A lot of the time when dudes be growing up to be and they be playing over women and over them, it be having a lot to do with their mamas.
Yes.
Like, it be having a lot to do. It be having a lot to do with they damn mamas because they mamas enabled that behavior and made them feel like, oh, you could do no wrong.
Yep.
You my biggest gift, my biggest blessing. So I'm just gonna go along with whatever you want and whatever you do because I don't want to lose our relationship. Or like Lex said, sometimes they be depending on their son for like that male camaraderie, that male relationship that they never had. So they just being able to
don't let the son have money.
Yeah, and don't let it end up being their son end up being successful because then they really be going along with his bullshit because he be taking care of them.
Yep.
And so I think a lot of the time it be a lot of guys' moms' fault that they be on bullshit because they don't have no accountability.
Yep.
The mamas don't have no accountability, so now your son don't have no accountability. Yep. And he think a lot of shit is okay because you be letting him feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's like you take off all this. You as a woman first.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We got a guest today. We got a guest today. Now listen, y'all have been blowing up our comments asking for this person to come and sit on the couch.
Yes.
So we have the one and only, the actress, the skit queen. And the girl got some vocals on her too. She be giving me a run for my money. We got the one, the only, Birmingham's finest, Blynn in the building.
We got 205 princesses in the building today. Shout out to Shay, too.
Okay.
We can't forget Shay. She gonna be mad.
You can't forget our girl, Shay. B. Lynn, what's up, my girl?
Y'all, I'm so happy to be on this couch.
I am so
excited, too.
Excited.
I'm official now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Like,
gang.
I feel like ever since like me and you have been hanging out, people been like, why you don't have B. Lynn on the show? Why you don't be? I'm like, just wait.
Just give it a second.
It's coming.
I had to practice before I got up to this
What
point.
you was practicing?
Girl, just everything. I don't know, because I was a little nervous.
You were nervous? Why?
Cause y'all is y'all. Like,
and we are. Don't forget that.
yes.
You ain't tell a lot.
That's a fact.
They just come around any kind of way. So yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, how are you today? How you doing?
I'm excited.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We
And you
excited
look
too.
good.
Thank you. I said I gotta come looking
Yeah.
like that.
I love an all-black moment.
I made y'all proud. That's
You
what I
did.
Okay.
That's what I'm
And a high bun.
Okay.
Dre
Girl,
loves
it's
a high
very
bun.
I do love a high bun.
Love
Very
a high
demure.
Yes.
Okay.
I wore a high bun for like a good year.
Do you remember when we took
I did.
You
really
did. And that bun, because Drea hair is long. That bun, it was giving Eiffel Tower.
It was definitely tall. And
Okay.
In the moment, it was cute, but looking back on it was like, why would that be so tall? What was you doing?
Yes. I had to redo my
how long.
You gotta make sure that be right.
Yeah.
You do.
Because I had to redo my a few times because it was so thin. It's probably a few little thin.
No, it looked good.
Okay, because I just got the silk press. So, you know, when you work with your hair silk press, it be like real thin.
But you know, she got that other kind in her too.
Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Look, now.
And that's where the thin come in.
That's what the thing
That's where the thin come in.
Wait. So what's that? That's on your mom's side or your dad's side?
My dad's side.
Your dad's side.
Yes.
You know that mother kind, they be having them slick edges.
They do be having them slick edges.
Yeah.
But see, I had to stop wearing that bun. I remember because I had to cut my hair in a bob. Because nobody talk about how if you wear your hair in a bun for a long time, it'll start breaking
It get
off.
damaged, yes.
And it gets short in that, like
Yep.
the middle part be short. And then that's why I had to cut my hair in a bob.
I had to cut my hair a few times and start over because that's all I do is wear my hair up. Like, people like, if I had long hair, I wear it like this. It's like, no, you gonna put it
You are.
like...
My hair can't reach no goddamn bun.
You
Y'all
just
talking
be
about
lying.
Y'all talking about something that I do not know nothing
Get
about.
a sleep. You can do a sleep
I be
in the
curling
back.
I be curling my hair with rice.
Girl.
Real slick, like, you know what I'm saying?
Lex be lying because her hair could definitely fit in a bun.
You got it.
Okay. So we gonna start from the beginning, okay? We gonna take it back and ask you a few questions about, like, were you always funny growing up? Like, were you like the class clown, or were you kind of just like a person that just came into doing skits and doing stuff like this?
I was a class clown.
Yeah.
I definitely got in trouble a whole lot. Just from doing shit like talking too much, being a fucking class clown.
Yeah.
So, yes. And that's all I can tell you because I don't remember too much.
Yeah.
Childhood and shit. So
They used to put your desk in the home.
oh, wait. Yes. A few times.
Me
I
too.
wasn't out there a lot, but I was out there.
Yeah.
I definitely was out there.
Yeah, I was out there a few times too. I remember.
You probably had a dirty mouth though.
Well, no, not
Like
dirty.
cussing people out.
You was being smart.
As a kid?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't cussing as no, because my mama didn't play that shit. Like, I was scared of my mama, but I definitely had a smart mouth.
Yeah.
So I used to always end up in detention for like talking back to the teacher.
Yeah.
But not cussing though.
Oh, okay.
Like ISS and shit.
Yeah, like I used to be in ISS a lot. I did.
I definitely.
For my phone and stuff too, especially once I got a phone in school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was definitely for sure cussing.
The teachers out?
No, like I would just cuss in general because I hung around
The other kind.
the other kind. So you better fucking watch it, pal. That's how I used to cuss.
That's normal to them.
Hey, I will make you shit bricks, brother.
You used to say that to me?
Hell yeah. I used to be reading the
And you
post
thought
down.
you was eating.
I
She
was.
did. Yeah.
I was eating it down.
Yeah. I went
Hey.
to white school too, and that shit was.
Yeah, like when you said shit like that,
Yeah.
they knew you meant business.
Yeah.
You know what? Sit
Well,
down.
who died and made you the fucking boss?
Yeah. See? You ain't that. You know a little something.
Oh, for fucking Pete's sake.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Pete?
You are skating on thin ice, buddy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You had to give it to
I
him.
couldn't get into the white slang when I was in high school, though. I hung around the white people, but I just couldn't get into it.
You didn't like it?
I liked it for them, but
Yeah.
I tried it for like a week or so. It just
It
didn't.
didn't stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stuck with me.
So I had to get back to cussing the black way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big difference between like cussing. I remember
Black
one
people
time.
cuss like no other race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little different. I remember when my dance teacher was cussing me and my best friend Lindsay out. Shout out to Lindsay. We were sitting on the balcony, like doing something we ain't had no business. She was like, "Get your little shit asses in here right now." I said, "What is a shit ass? There ain't no shit in my ass, bitch." See, that's when I started getting on my black side.
Yeah.
I said, "Hold on, bitch. Fuck what you talking about, hoe ass nigga."
Shit
That's what hoe ass nigga was born.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shit ass did kind of eat. though.
Shit, but a shit ass,
It
like
is.
it eats in a different way.
Yeah, it don't make no sense, but that's almost kind of why it's so good.
Yeah, it does make sense.
They
though.
pair that shit so crazy.
Because she was low key calling us dirty. A shit ass. If you got shit in your ass, you're dirty.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So she kind of ate that down. Rest in peace to Miss Lorna. That's a true story. I ain't lie that time. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward to the skits. Like, when did you decide, like, okay, maybe I can do this, like, for real? Like, who was your inspiration to make you like, okay, I want to pick up the video camera and do a skit?
Myself.
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't have a fucking job. And I think I used to be on Snapchat. And I used to just do shit. I think I was working like at a tax office at the time. And I think my very first mistakenly skit was a ghost had stole my tax money.
I'm weak.
So it was like a little seance, like a whole bunch of bullshit. And I posted that shit on Snapchat. And one of my cousins was like, "Oh, you need to put that shit on Facebook." And then I put it on Facebook. And then I just got to, just took it from there. But I still didn't know like the seriousness, what it can do. It was just
Yeah.
like me just being me. I didn't know the formula of the shit.
Yeah.
Just doing stuff. So I just took it from there. And then, you know, the most time that you do it, the most that you do it, like that shit just starts forming on its own.
Yeah.
So it just went from there. And it was just like, oh shit. Like, cause I ain't know nothing about that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't on the, what was it? Was it Vine?
Vine.
Yeah.
I wasn't on Vine days and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, so I ain't even know nothing too tough about a lot of skits and shit like that. So it was just like, okay.
Man, you couldn't tell me I wasn't gonna be a Vine star.
You used to be on my
What? I just knew I was finna. I said, I'm finna take this 6 seconds and go straight to Hollywood.
What you used
I
to be
used to get like 3 likes. I used to be like, yeah, I'm on Vine. Girl, that shit was. I'm so glad Vine got deleted because if people found that, they would be like, Lex, what the fuck?
See, I just used to be lurking on Vine. Like, I never really used to post. I just used to be scrolling and looking at other people's stuff.
No, I was awful.
But yeah, but Vine, it was only 6 seconds. I feel like you could only do so much.
Yeah.
With that.
And I was.
That's where that true talent come in,
Yeah.
though, for real. 6
And mine
seconds,
wasn't
go
there.
ahead and make that bitch stick.
Right.
Wasn't shit sticking, bitch.
So when did you, speaking of speaking, when did you know that you was on to something? Like, when was you like, okay, I should keep doing this? Like, what skit that stick out in your mind that kind of was the one that popped off and you was like, okay, I'm going to keep doing these?
I think it was like these skits that I was doing. I used to play this hood dude character.
Mm-hmm.
And because me, I'm kind of like in my head, I think I'm a hood nigga.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Like, I think I'm a hood nigga. So I started doing like these hood nigga skits because I used to just talk like a hood nigga all the time. Like, I'd be with my homeboys and I just changed my whole little demeanor and shit. And I started doing that shit and it was just like, folks was fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, but I was like that fake hood nigga, like the ones that go to the store to get the snacks or backwoods and shit for
Yeah,
the drug
yeah.
dealers, like them little knockoff
runners.
hood niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like one of them. So once I seen that shit, like, cause all the real niggas was fucking with that shit, cause they like, man, I know lame ass niggas.
I know
out there.
niggas like
And
that.
at that time, I dated enough lame niggas, so I guess
Now she was dating
Rubbed
Runner.
off.
I was dating the runners and I ain't even know it. Them
He
niggas
said
was
it
playing
rubbed
with the real money and shit. The drug dealers money. I ain't know it though. But I just took that shit, incorporated, and then that shit kind of started going. It was like, okay, fuck
You
it.
can do it like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about the Aunt Tanya character. Because that is I think that's my favorite one
Tanya.
that you do. Because I feel like everybody has an aunt like that. That just be in your business,
Yeah.
doing crazy shit, always be somewhere.
Nasty as fuck, but she love you though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you come out with that character?
Blue hit me up one day and was like, let's do an uncle and an auntie character. And we go to the game. I'm like, okay. So he gave me the dynamics of it. Like, okay, the uncle and auntie that's together for a long time. But in my head, I'm like, okay, what do that look like?
Yeah.
Like, cause whatever. I got an auntie. So I went to her page and she got like that same little, what is it, the little 27 with the little the little waves and shit with the gold tooth. And be having the gold earrings, and her husband, like, they be wearing Nike shit, Jordans and all that
Matching
shit.
up.
But they're like, oh, he still got the Bluetooth and all that shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna copy my auntie style.
Yeah.
And to this day, because I believe my auntie a little off, so I ain't gonna call her off. Because, like, she'll write up on my videos and be like, that remind me of me and my uncle. Like, we got the same hairstyle, the same gold tooth, and I be just like,
Cause girly shoes.
It's you.
Inspired by you.
It's
sis.
you. And I done told her that like 17 times.
And
And
she
she
still-
still
and
come
she
back
still
and be,
say-
you like, I'm telling you, y'all, she look my niece. Look my
I
niece, y'all.
am so weak.
Every
yeah.
week.
Yeah.
That shit is so
That is
funny.
So that's how I got that shit, but yeah.
Okay. So how did you and Lou link up? Like, how did y'all become cool and start doing skits?
Back in like 2019, I think Lou was doing like Steve Harvey skits and stuff. And so I used to come in and tag. It was like Facebook. I used to sit on Facebook because somebody used to take his videos and put it on Facebook. And so I found him on Instagram, and I used to just come in and tag Steve Harvey all the fucking time. And then one day he was like, we should do something together. I'm like, okay, cool. And so he was like, he hit me up and was like, hey, let's do like this Baby Boy skit. So at the time, this like 2019, I don't know when the fuck Baby Boy came out. I had watched Baby Boy like 1 or 2 times,
Yeah.
but I ain't know the logistics of the shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so on my way down here, I was in Birmingham. On my way down here to Atlanta driving, I had pulled up the certain scene he wanted to do, and it was when she found the condoms in the car.
Okay.
So I watched that shit for like 2 hours straight on my way just driving, just like listening to her voice and shit. And we did this shit down here. And it was like maybe months after I end up posting it. I didn't even realize I can sound like Taraji, that I can do her facials, all that
Yes,
shit.
exactly
Until
like
I
her.
posted that shit. And that was like my first video I ever did. It was like 1 million views. And when I seen that shit, I seen folks that was up on there like, damn, you sound like her facial expressions. Cause I didn't even realize until I seen that shit. And then I went back and looked at that shit and I was just like with they comments in my head, and I was like, damn. I do sound like that hoe. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck I made myself sound like that? Because I never heard myself. Like, I couldn't hear that shit. But
When you're doing it, but when you watch it back.
yeah, it's like, damn. But I had to watch that shit like 30 sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, because the first few times I couldn't hear myself. That's so fucking weird. But after that, we started just doing more shit from there. And it just went on. And even from then, like, I started realizing, like, that I can sometimes tweak my voices to sound like people.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit on the spot like some women do, like Kiki Palmer.
Yeah.
Like, she can do that shit on the
she's
spot.
Really,
She can.
Yeah.
Me, I gotta like
Practice.
listen to it and then I go, cause you're one time I was listening to your voice and then I like kind of did.
You
And I
did?
sounded like you.
Oh, let me hear.
I wish she's like, now she was practicing Dre in the
bitch.
mirror.
Let me hear it, girl.
I want to hear it too. I want to hear it too. But I think that's probably what you be doing. Like when you listen to something over and over again,
Yeah.
you can pick it up.
Yeah.
That's
Pick up on
really a
it.
talent though.
It is.
Like to be able to impersonate people, that shit is hard.
I just want to
No.
master that shit like Kiki Palmer.
Yeah.
They give her some shit on the spot and she just
Jamie Foxx
Right
does
there.
that really well.
He
Eddie
does.
Murphy does that
Yeah.
really well.
Yes.
That's like a true like skill.
yeah.
It is, and I feel like you on your way though, because
Yeah.
let me tell you something. When y'all be doing them BMF skits,
Bruh.
Yeah.
and you be acting like the mama, that shit be so fucking spot on.
Yeah.
That
So
mama,
fucking
she got
funny.
her down. It's
She
crazy
do.
because they kind of favor each other.
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah.
looks like she could be your mom
Yeah.
in real life.
And she is so sweet. I love her.
Yeah.
That is my mama. She called, she'll check up on me. Her and Raquel.
Yeah.
From Raising Canaan.
Cause those be funny too when y'all
I
be doing
thought I
Raising
couldn't
Canaan.
do her for the longest. And I hate that I doubt myself because for that whole entire season, I was like, okay, I want to do her. But I was like, no, that shit gonna be so hard. And then towards the last episode when she did that one, she was like, I own you, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I looked at that shit probably 3 times and I got that shit and I was just like, damn, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Funny.
That's
Like,
man, them BMF skits
Be
are
so
Yes,
fucking
I
funny.
funny. I didn't even watch Power.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Power Book 3. I
Power
think.
Book. Yeah, I didn't even watch that until I saw y'all skits. I was like, I feel like I'm left out of the
Gotta go
joke.
watch.
Yeah.
Because every time, I mean, I couldn't even scroll my timeline. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. It was like everybody had it on their story because it'd be
Yes.
so funny how good that y'all have them characters down pat.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
so good. I know me and your sister both will be sending it
Oh
to you
my
all the
God.
time.
My
And Lex will be
brother-in-law.
like, I don't even watch this.
I'm like, I don't
I be
get
like,
it.
you
I
need
want to
watch the
laugh.
show.
But you know what's so hard that I found it? Like, people be like, oh, you can act. I know how to act. I think I would do really good in a bio movie.
Yeah.
Because me just acting like giving out a character, like, and you have to make that person come to
Yeah.
life, it just be like
It's hard.
giving Blynn. But me acting other
Yeah.
people is so easy. And I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, I thought that shit, like, I was like, oh, bitch, I can act. But then when I went to acting classes and they give you some shit that you gotta bring to life, I was like,
I told
bitch, get
y'all.
somebody to act that shit so I can see how that shit goes so I can mock you. Like, that shit hard as fuck.
I was
Just pull
talking
it
about,
from
because
me.
she goes to acting classes with me now, y'all. And when I tell y'all, I was like, I came in here and I was talking about, I was like, oh, I fucking suck. I'm horrible.
But
It's
Lex
hard.
really be doing good. Like,
I believe she
be
probably do,
like,
too.
oh, I don't think I did okay. And then she'll get up there and be rocking that shit. Now, we do be getting in a little trouble
No,
in
we do
class.
be getting in
because
trouble.
Why
we
y'all be getting in trouble? Because y'all be talking too much.
talking and laughing. And
In the back of the class, just being bad, laughing at folks like we ain't got no business.
then I get up there and goddamn man teaching us about a mark or some shit. You walk up to your mark and stop. I'm talking and laughing with Lex. And I get up there in front of the classroom.
She said, now what
Bitch,
I
I
do?
fucked up everything.
Now, what I'm supposed to be
What?
doing? What's
Then,
getting
when
what
her,
her doing?
then she'll mess up on her turn, and then when you get a turn, you don't get to go again.
Yeah.
So then she be sitting there the rest of the time, man, I want to go
Again.
She's
Can
like, man, I
I
wanna
go? Damn. Yeah. We get fussed at a few times.
We
but
do.
it's I like it, but
Yeah.
it is very
It's tough.
yes.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because I definitely agree with you on that. I feel like whenever you're acting, it's like if somebody tells me, okay, Lex, I want you to be in a movie and I want you to act, you're playing Dre and Nicole in a movie. Oh, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know you.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or if they tell me to act like whoever, like, because you can watch that person. But if they tell you, oh, act like this girl named Brittany, she's 25 years old and she's a bartender, she's trying to come up and make it in the world. You have to create this person on what you interpret them as. So even when you're like auditioning, your audition is going to be completely different from her audition. And you don't even know what these people are looking for. So that's why I feel like acting is hard.
They'd be like, what do you think this character is? What do you think they're thinking in that moment? Bitch, I don't even know who the hoe is.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Is she
fucking
real?
hard. Yeah. Like,
You have
what?
to create everything.
Yes, that's why I said bios. Yes, but that damn acting is
That's why I said for me, I want to do more comedic acting because I can really just act like myself.
Because she going in and turn every script into comedy.
Yeah.
Everything they get her.
I could see that. I always say the same thing, though. I say I feel like, if anything, I could just play a role that's similar to myself. Like, it need to be something that's similar to me. I don't think I could do, like, a biopic or anything or act like somebody else.
I told, because you saw the Keke Palmer and SZA movie. I said Drea could play like a SZA character like that.
Yes.
Like
and
something
SZA
like that.
did really good
She
because
did.
for her to be how she is, like you see her all the time, for her to act it like that in a movie, that was like mind fucking blowing.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, she
can really act.
She did her thing.
Yeah, that's something like
I
Drea.
can definitely see that.
She can play that character for sure.
Yeah, girl.
Okay, so we're going to move on.
It's going to have to be something close to me, close to the heart.
You could have definitely played. If you see that, once you watch that movie and you see her, you be like, oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I can for sure do that. Okay, Ty, what are we drinking today?
All right, so for our guest, this one is going to be called Big B, not the little one, okay? So we have the actress, the comedy, everything, all right? She does it all, so we're so happy to have you here. This one is going to have some tequila for her. We have some passion fruit, some mango, some pineapple, a little bit of agave and lime, and I even added a little thyme in there just to kind of give it a little bit of that herbal goodness. And then we garnished it with some dragon fruit on top as well. And it's kind of like floating in through there just to kind of brighten it up a bit. And so this is the Big B, not the little one.
Period.
Cheers.
It's good.
Big B.
Y'all know I got a
It's
little
garnished.
mocktail, but it's delicious.
Garnished ass drink, bitch. My drink
Not
is
a garnish.
garnished like a
I'm
motherfucker.
I am
It is garnishing. It is.
is.
She got the little, what is this? Is this passion fruit?
Passion fruit.
A little passion fruit, a little dragon fruit for the
That's
garnish.
okay.
Dragon
Dragon
fruit.
fruit.
Yep.
Dragon fruit.
It's a little guava
Okay.
in there too. You know, it's a little tropical
It's
vibe.
real good. And I know y'all probably see me with this little shot glass. This is not liquor. I'm still doing my fast, but this is a little THC concoction.
Do you feel anything yet?
Not yet, but that's why I've been sipping it slow, because I'm scared it's gonna creep up on me.
Yeah.
So
got
I
a
don't feel
long
nothing
day.
yet.
One thing we gonna do during a fast is drop what we supposed to drop, and we gonna pick up
Something else.
some shit.
That's why I say y'all don't want me to stop drinking. Y'all gonna catch me in the alley smoking crack.
Me too.
Please, leave me with my drink.
That's a wild.
I don't care.
That's a
I
wild
need it.
transition to go from alcohol to straight to crack.
It is.
It's just insane.
Life is hard.
It ain't never that hard
It is.
to go to crack.
If I gotta drop my alcohol, what else I'm gonna do?
But see, what I will say is this is the first day that I've like tried to like drink this though, because we've been having it for months. And this is the first time I've tried to drink it. And I'm on day 27. But sometimes I be like, God damn, Blynn, I need a little buzz. I need a little
Yeah.
You better get you a little rock.
27 out of what?
of 75.
Of not drinking?
Yes.
And going to the gym every day.
And I go to the gym every day. Like, I have not skipped a day working out
That's
in
too
27 days.
That is good, because I be seeing you on your story.
Yeah,
You
she go to the
dedicated.
gym every day.
I do.
I be like, I ain't make it today, but Jarrell made it.
Hell no.
Shit,
Girl,
75 days.
It's
Bitch, I have
okay,
a
you
rubber
went
band
by
right here on my arm
association.
right now. Putting something 75 days without liquor, it's possible though.
Y'all remember how Ray
I
Charles?
think so too. We gonna see though.
Yeah.
I've never went that long without drinking though. The longest I've went is 40 days. So when I get past 40 days, I'm gonna be like, okay, now we really on to something. Because I don't feel like it's a real challenge yet because I've done this before.
How you feel?
I feel good. Like, I feel like I wake up every day and I don't feel as like groggy. And I feel like I don't have like no brain fog. I'm way more focused. I just feel like my body feels lighter, if that makes sense. So yeah. I mean, I feel
Y'all
good.
remember how Ray Charles had his travel pack? That's what- Y'all got my bag, bitch. What my bag?
A travel
I need a travel pack for my hair on. Baby, I needs it.
I didn't even
I don't
know
know
people
what-
still do heroin. I thought it was heroin.
I remember that video that went viral when that little boy was in the studio rapping? He said, bitch, you're losing all that weight. What the hell? You're smoking heroin?
Dirty bitch, like, come on. Oh, my mama, they whole losing weight. Let me show y'all. Ever since you left, bitch, you been losing weight. What the hell? You're taking heroin? One time.
No, bitch.
Y'all remember that
I do not
No, I don't
remember
even
that.
I remember that video. I don't even know who you're talking about, but that's
I'm gonna show y'all after
We
the show.
over here like
Y'all, I can't. Somebody
what little boy?
go see that damn video.
I was gonna ask you about the
Pull it
show.
up, Shay.
Bitch, what little boy?
yeah, we just didn't want to blow
I'm
your
gonna go
spot
around. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And y'all know we are in a new year and we all have new weight loss goals. So we're going to tell y'all how to reach your goals at forhers.com.
Yes, y'all. For Hers is amazing for weight loss because you can lose up to 9 pounds in your first month. And they use a lot of the same ingredients as Wegovy and Ozempic.
Yes, all you have to do is go to forhers.com and they'll get you a personalized treatment plan. So they have oral treatments, GLP-1 injections, whatever you need to reach your goals. So what you're going to do is go to forhers.com/poorminds and start your weight loss journey today. Start your initial free online visit today at forhers.com/poorminds. That's FORHERS.com/poorminds for your personalized weight loss treatment options. forhers.com/poorminds. Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded. Actual price depends on product and plan purchase. I think that's what people in Chicago call it, don't they?
Heroin?
Heroin.
What is it? Heroin? Or
Heroin.
In the South, they say heroin.
Yeah, we
In
say
Chicago-
heroin.
Yeah, we say heroin. Heroin.
Yeah, I say
heroin.
Heroin.
I just like how
I do
heroin
too.
sound.
Yeah, me
It sound
too.
like you mean business.
I wouldn't do heroin. Heroin. What is it?
Heroin.
I wouldn't do heroin, but I do heroin.
Heroin. What the
Heroin.
hell you smoking?
Heroin
Heroin.
just sound like
Yeah.
a real hard drug.
That's what I need.
Bitch, you got some heroin on.
Yeah. Yeah.
what is-
heroin?
Because what exactly is it? Is it like harder than crack?
I don't know.
I think so, right?
Ooh,
Melt. I was just
Oh,
thinking melt in my
okay.
head.
that's that shit that make your teeth fall out.
Yeah.
I don't know that's a
I
good
don't
time.
know. Yeah, but I don't want
Your
my
teeth falling out ain't never a
Hey,
good time.
Hey, you partying so hard your teeth fall out, bitch.
That bitch be hanging by a thread before it actually fall out. Like, what is the
Like you do in the
process of the
cartoons.
teeth falling out?
I don't fucking know.
Bitch,
What the fuck?
your tooth loose.
Oh my God.
I be like, ooh, I'm outside. bitch.
If your tooth loose,
Hell yeah.
imagine you on the
Oh.
dance floor and it just fall like hit the ground.
Baby, you
say
so
we
high, you don't give a fuck.
I'm outside, bitch.
That's how you know it just got turned up.
Oh
Bitch, if your
my
teeth ain't
God,
falling out, I don't
no.
want it.
That is
Period.
crazy.
That's how hard life get. Okay, we're gonna get into the first
We gotta
topic. Go ahead,
use-
Drea.
Okay, so for the first topic, obviously, we are all entrepreneurs. So we wanted to talk about navigating like the 9-to-5 grind versus being an entrepreneur. Because I know Lex have had a 9-to-5 before I have, and I'm sure you've had one too. So I just want to talk about like navigate, like the difference between having a 9-to-5 and being an entrepreneur. Because I think sometimes people think that being an entrepreneur is easier than having a 9-to-5.
And it's not. You have to be so disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to make yourself get up. You have to make yourself do the shit that you're supposed to do. Because it's plenty of days that you could just stay in the bed. You could just it's easy to get comfortable as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yep.
But the only thing that wake your ass back up is, bitch, this how I make my money.
Yep.
But 9-to-5, like, I was almost disciplined. Because, bitch, I stayed getting fired from somewhere. Because my ass was always late.
Same.
Shift supervisor, bitch. They catching me on camera dancing, doing all type of shit.
On buying.
Why are you dancing at work?
Why did they make me a shift supervisor? It's the real fucking question. What made y'all feel like I should have been fucking over the store at night?
You was one of them people who didn't want the promotion. Like, why the hell y'all promoting me?
The only reason I wanted it because I knew, because I'm a shift supervisor, it ain't gonna be nobody over me like at nighttime and shit like
Yeah.
that. I am the person over me.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, the people, like, me and my other homeboy, like, bitch, we in there dancing, ain't getting shit done. I'll never forget when I first started working there, I didn't know the camera placements. That's why I fucked up. I ain't know what the cameras was.
I'm weak.
And they was like, why you ain't put out the, you know, the the inventory, whatever the shit was called in. And I'm like, you know, it was just a lot of customers coming in here. Like, I was just so tired of, bitch, I be damn they pull that motherfucking camera up. I'm on this bitch crip walking.
Oh my
doing
God.
all of this, doing the Sierra dances. Like, no
You still be hitting that hoe.
I still do. That's where I learned it from. I wouldn't
She
be the person
perfected
who
her
I am
craft at
now.
work.
Exactly. Yes. But
Oh my God.
it definitely was kind of easier then because you're not the person that's really over shit. Like you come in, they got it already laid out what you're supposed to do. Now it's like you have to plan out your own days. You have to, and it is hard. Like trying to make yourself get up and be like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that. So,
and I too think the hardest thing about this is like, when you gotta record and you having a bad day or you don't feel good, like they don't care.
Yeah.
They're here for the content and they want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the hardest part that I've realized is like you have to show up all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be Blynn. You got to be Dre Nicole. I got to be Lex P. Like they not trying to hear that you on your period or that you had a bad day. Like they don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to show up in a good mood. And I feel like too with like having a 9 to 5, I'm not gonna say that it's easy. I think work is hard in general, but I think, like I said, a 9 to 5 is easier because that money is guaranteed.
yes.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And y'all know we are always talking to y'all about how important your credit is. So we have linked with kickoff.com to get your credit score boosted.
Yes, y'all. I love Kickoff because if your credit score is 600, you could jump like 28 points in your first month. And right now they're doing a promotion. You only pay $1 for your first month as well.
Oh, I like that. Save a little money. Kickoff has over 100,000 reviews and 98% of them are 5 stars. So I'm telling you, if you are having problems getting your credit together, Kickoff is the site for you. So what you're going to do is go to getkickoff.com/poorminds. That's getkickoff.com/poorminds and get your credit right today. That's Kickoff without the C. Get 80% off at kickoff.com/poorminds. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/poorminds to activate offer. Offer applies to new customers first month only. Subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Points stat based on Equifax Vantage Score 3.0 changes for Kickoff users starting under 600 who made their first on-time payment between January 2021 and March 2024. Payment and credit activity outside Kickoff can have an impact on your credit. Individual results may vary. We know how it is to wait on a check from Facebook or wait on a check from TikTok or wait on ad checks. I'm telling you, or if a payment get messed up and it's not going through, like.
Or some people just be having that 90-day payout. Like you gotta wait 90 days to get your check.
Yes. So I think like you have to learn how to really like manage your money.
You do.
Woo.
I
ain't fully learned that shit yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. The first few years that we started making money from Poor Minds, I definitely was just BMF. Blowing money fast.
What?
For real.
Oh, we was cutting up.
We was cutting up. Anything I wanted, I was buying it. Just being dumb. Like going out to eat all the time, $400 tabs for what?
I was a Louis Vuitton don.
Yeah, you was at Louis
Dripped
damn
up.
near every week. Like, it's definitely hard to, like, learn how to budget. But like you said, it's necessary when you work for yourself. I don't necessarily think either one is easier than the other. I just think they both have their pros and cons. I think having a 9 to 5 has its pros and cons because you have that structure. You know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly what time you got to be at work. Your boss gonna tell you what to do. Being an entrepreneur, you really have to be a self-starter.
Yeah.
Because nobody is gonna tell you what you need to do. And if you don't do it, ain't shit gonna happen.
And I do like it too because me as a single parent, it's very easy for me to still show up for my son. Like I can base my work schedule around being a mom versus a 9 to 5. Like shit, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck about what your child got going on. None of that shit. You gotta find somebody to even take your children to their appointments, all type of shit. So it's like I do like that part because I can show up as a mom. And that single parent is like, most of the times I'm the only person that he has.
Right.
So I do thank God for that part.
Yeah.
And I will say with the 9 to 5 entrepreneurship thing too, I feel like I always tell people this. Keep your job for as long as you can whenever you're making that transition too. I think it's crazy when people like, and it's not a blueprint for this. I will say that. Like what I did or what Dre did or what Blynn did, that may your story may be completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell this story. My job literally gave me an ultimatum. Of course, I was going to choose Poor Minds, but they gave me an ultimatum. So they was pushing me out the door. And I was like, I'm not ready to quit. I didn't say I wanted to quit. But I say all that to say because I think that if you can work your 9 to 5 and still chase your dreams, you have to create that good balance.
Yep.
Because if you just quit your job and go all in and try to go all in with your dreams, that money is not gonna come in as quickly as you think it is.
You gonna be in shock.
How I felt like we was doing Poor Minds for what, like 2 years, 2.5 years before I was able to quit my job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2.5 years.
2.5 years before I was able to quit my job. So I couldn't have imagined being without a job for 2.5 years while I was chasing my dreams. Like there was no.
You really would have been on that Heroines.
I was about to be when I got fired from my first
You was
job.
gonna be straight.
Man, what?
But
Girl.
you know what? With me, it was my transition was easy because the apartments I was living in at the time, they were income based, but not the income based. Well, you got the report every time. It was like, as soon as you move in that bitch, they not checking your income.
Oh,
so
okay.
whatever you bought was what you bought. So I think I started earning my incomes around like when did COVID happen? 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I started doing videos in with like 2019. So that year span, I started making money. And soon as I put in, like I was a CNA at the time.
Okay.
And which was the best job I ever had. Like working with those old people, like wiping ass and shit. Okay, nah, but
Old people be sweet.
She said,
yes,
okay,
they
no.
do. Like I fuck with them. But
they be-
around that time when the pandemic started, like probably 2 weeks prior to that, I had just put in my 2 weeks notice to drop down like part-time because I had just started having money coming in. And so after that, it just made it easy. Like I ain't have to make a whole bunch of money because mind you, I'm staying in a low income based apartment. So I was able to like go ahead and quit. But that's just for me because my bills were low.
Right.
But I always encourage people because people come up to me all the time and be like, yeah, I want to start doing videos. I can just quit my job and start doing. I'd be like, bitch, you better fuck not because shit, this shit don't be all what people be thinking it is.
It take a while for them chicks to come.
Yes.
It really do. Like people be thinking it's gonna be overnight, or like sometimes I think where people get stuff confused, especially with like us being media personalities, people will equate views to money.
Oh.
They'll think, oh, this person getting 1 million views per video, they getting 500,000 views, they making hella money. Not necessarily, depending on what platform it's on.
Yes, they think
I'll
every
say
view
this.
is worth $1.
Yeah.
You
Right.
got 1 million views, you got $1 million.
And hell
Like,
no.
That's not the truth. Because I feel like this. TikTok is different because you do have like the big creators like the Clarks and people
Right.
like that. So they get sponsorships. But I'll say this. The only platform, the two platforms that if you're like hitting 1 million, 500,000 to 1 million views, like consistently, you making a lot of money, is for sure YouTube.
Yeah.
Like if you can, but that is hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is very, very extremely hard. Like if you see people that they post videos like maybe once or twice a week and all those videos are getting 500,000 to 1 million views and they're monetized, like they get the green light on them, they're making money. Like that's when you can be like, okay, somebody's making money. But that community of people that are doing those numbers is very, very small. Especially
sure.
when you get into the Black creators.
Yep.
It's even
Oh, they
smaller.
be hating, baby.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
Black content
They
creators.
definitely
Yeah.
Oh, they be hating.
It's
They
not
be
a
ready
lot
to
of
flag
people.
you for every
Everything.
Everything. That's why we be bleeping the cuss words out.
Yeah, for like the first 5 minutes,
Yeah.
we be bleeping it.
Y'all ain't
and
fixing
they
nothing.
still be finding a way to hate
Yep.
on us.
Yep.
Because did you see I showed you that video was demonetized after it was already monetized?
Somebody be going through like, I see what we
they
paid y'all
hoes
last
making
month.
too much money.
I see what y'all made last month.
And it's like they be feeling in their spirit that like soon as you post a video, it's like they be knowing like, okay, this motherfucker finna go up.
Yeah.
They just, let me stop this shit real quick. Like,
And it's crazy because, okay, so what I learned too with YouTube, they have humans that go in there and do
Yeah. Yep.
So it
it's
depends
manual.
who's working that day. Because one person will flag our videos. The next person will be like, oh, this is fine. So they're not all on the same accord, which
I
is messed
got
up
the
on
nigga
YouTube.
that
then.
came in there and
Mad
his
as
bitch
hell.
and left him.
Or he
Yeah,
walked
done
in
found
on
out
her
the bitch
fucking
shit.
somebody else.
Exactly. Now you want to flag my motherfucking video.
Oh, not with these. big booty girls. Y'all aren't getting nothing this week.
They be like, defund all that shit.
Ooh, I wish I was fucking on somebody that was in charge of this.
I'm
shit, though.
telling you, but I really feel like if YouTube would change that and get everybody on the same accord, and there was one thing. And another one, I don't understand this world, but the streamers on Twitch.
They make a lot of money.
They make a lot of money, but it's so hard to get, what do they call it? Because it's not, is it subscribers on Twitch? What's it called? Subscribers, yeah. So it's hard to get subscribers on Twitch. Like, it's very hard. Like, that's a whole nother world because you're live.
Yeah.
So you got to entertain people, and they be on it for hours. So some people
yeah.
be playing games or whatever they do. Like, Twitch is hard, but the hardest platforms are the one you're going to make the money on.
Yep.
So, like I said, Instagram is cool. Instagram do not pay like that no more.
It don't.
And when I tell you,
And our videos get a lot of
going
views
up.
all the time. We don't be
we
making
be getting
$1.
be like $30.
Yeah, Instagram do behave.
They
Oh,
do.
Instagram,
They
they
gonna
be
find
paid.
any reason to not pay you.
Yeah, like when the program first came, and then they was doing the pictures. Oh, baby, that booty was out. I said, rent do.
And them checks was coming in too. But yeah, they said, oh, this too easy.
That's why I stopped posting pictures.
That's why you stop
got
posting
to
booty
be-
pictures?
You got to be hella consistent too.
Yeah.
Because that's why I fucked up with YouTube. Like on one of my channels, like I stopped because I cannot multitask for nothing.
Yeah.
So I got like 2 YouTube channels, and one of them is my skit, and one of them is my vlogs. And my vlogs used to do very good, but I stopped doing the vlogs and went over here with the skits and shit. Instead of me can't multitask, I should have been doing both. And my vlogging views used to get like a hella good views. And now it's like I've been trying to like post like 2 times a week, and it's like
You got to start from scratch.
you
and
have to
stop.
literally start from scratch. And I just be like, God damn, I wish I would have just fucking
Kept going.
kept fucking going. You have to
Yeah.
start all the way over.
That's something that I noticed about YouTube too. It be so many people who be having millions of followers because they used to post all the time, millions of subscribers, and they used to get like 500,000.
Yes, and you look on there, they be getting like
views.
2,000 views.
Yep.
And I be like, damn.
That's
And it's
crazy.
so crazy. And I always wondered that because I'm like, where are the subscribers? If you have all of these people subscribed, is YouTube purposely just not showing your content because you had stopped posting for a long time? That's probably what it is.
Yeah, that too. Because they push you to be consistent on that platform. And I told this to you the other day.
Yep.
YouTube now, they want you to use it like you use cable. So you know what the content they're pushing? They gonna push out a Poor Minds because they know
It's every
Friday
week.
at 7 o'clock, Poor Minds is gonna get posted.
Yeah.
They want you to use, they don't want you to sign up for Hulu and Netflix. They want you to use YouTube like it's cable.
Yeah.
So the people that are consistently posting, and I'm talking about every Friday at 7 p.m., not just, I'm gonna just post when I feel like it. Because even if you are consistently posting, but you're not posting at the same time, same day, they're not gonna push that out.
Yeah.
The algorithm with YouTube is like, okay, you post every day at this time, I'm gonna push your content out. So I think it's all of that stuff, like with the algorithm and stuff now, is so tricky and it's so hard. But like I say, anybody that has a podcast out there or doing skits or vlogs or whatever you're doing, I always say I never understand when people do things in seasons or when they
Yeah, I
take
don't
breaks.
understand it
I
either.
never understand. It works for some people, maybe it does. We ain't taking no breaks
That's
over
why I
here.
look up to
Yeah.
y'all so much, because when you told me like, wait, y'all haven't missed a Friday in like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like that shit just did something to my fucking mental, because I'm like, damn, because that's me. I'm inconsistent, but I'm inconsistent also because I let a lot of shit that I be going through like stop me. And it's like, okay, bitch, you gonna go through a lot of shit in life. That's not gonna stop. So you need to find a way to like
Balance.
keep going.
Right.
Yes. So I'm in that point of my life now, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like very bad. And then a lot of times, like, then now it forms like regret. And he'd be like, damn, like a lot of times I go down my channel and be like, damn, all these views I used to get. If I would have kept doing
Then
this,
you coulda been
all these now it's
like-
really affecting me. Now it's finna set into like some type of depression, or it made me feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay, enough of that. Now I just got to do it and stick to it. Like the other day when you was telling me like how long y'all been consistent for all those years, and he was like, you have to pick a date and just stick with
Stick
it.
to it.
Yes.
So it's just like, okay, let me do that, and no matter what, I don't give a fuck what happens. Like I'm gonna make sure that if that's my posting date, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but that should be kind of
It's
I ain't gonna lie.
hard.
That's why I said I really look up to y'all because that shit is not easy.
not
For that
easy.
many years at
Thank
that.
you, girl. Yeah,
missed
and we
that's
done been through
crazy.
some obstacles too
Yeah.
because like during COVID, we used to be stressed because we had started finally recording in the studio. Then COVID happened and we was like, fuck. Where are we gonna record at? Because all the studios and everything was like, closed down. Girl, we started back recording at our house again.
No, we was recording at Kiki house.
Well, I mean, I guess like just in the house. We started recording at our friend's house, and she was like helping us edit the videos and everything. And then it's so funny because when we finally was able to go back to the studio, I just remember this because we had to wear fucking masks for like 2 episodes. So we just talking through the mask in the fucking studio. But we was still dropping videos.
Like that is, a lot of people cannot say that. Like I do not know a lot of people that's just consistent like that. When I heard that, when you told me that, I was just like fucking mind blown because I'm like, 6, what is 5 or 6?
It's about to be 6 years in October.
Years of consistency is crazy. Like that's not easy.
Girl, it ain't. Because life be lifing. And we done had times too where like I've been going through shit, she been going through shit. We do not want to pull up.
So what do y'all, what is something that what is something that give y'all that motivation to keep going? Like,
I think for me, wait, the liquor, girl.
I tried that. I need what you drinking in. You all got some hair run, some liquid hair run now.
I think for me, it's just always putting into perspective that, like you said earlier, it's always gonna be very much something. Like something is gonna always be going on. But I think Lex and I both are really good at keeping our eye on the prize. Like we both really know what we want Poor Minds to turn into. And I think we both are also really locked in on our own personal goals. She know exactly what she wants this platform to leverage her to do. And I know what I want it to leverage me to do. And I think I just always keep that in mind. Because it's like if I stop being consistent, you're not gonna get to all of these other spaces and places that you're trying to get.
See, that's my fuck up then. I need to sit down. I haven't probably sat down and wrote down my goals. I don't know how long. So I don't know what that looks you know what I'm saying? You got to know what's right here in front of you and what you're trying to get to. And that's
and I think on the other end,
that's a good starting point. You should definitely do that. Like I always tell people, I think that's really important to like write down your goals that you want for yourself in the next 6 months, the next year, and even the next 5 years. And just always reread it too, so that you can like keep that in mind, especially when you having hard days. Cause I do that too. Like when I'm having a hard day, I'll just reread my goals and be like, okay, bitch, this what you trying to be doing in 6 months. This what you trying to be doing in a year. So today is just the day. Tomorrow gonna be better. Push through, push out the content or push out whatever other work you need to do.
And I think another angle for me too is like, at the end of the day, like sometimes I don't feel like recording. And I'm tired or I'm not in the mood. But in the grand scheme of things, I am so blessed.
Right.
Like this is a blessing to have this and what we have built and what we created. Like every day I wake up and I show gratitude to God because like it's a blessing to do this.
Right.
So even if I'm in a bad mood, like I was talking to you this morning, I was like, I'm not in the good mood. I got to get my hair right. But once I start filming, I'm like, my life is really fire. Like I complain a lot, but I have so much more to be happy for. So again, to me, I don't have to escape from work. Work is my escape. So if I am having a bad time, I don't care what is going on in my life. If I can come in here, I get to get drunk, talk to Ty, talk to Drea, and I'm be like, bro, you really that girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes when I'm away from work, I be forgetting who I am. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. And it's like now we've both started our separate channels. Like Love Lex P is doing good. And I just started it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and that's another thing I'm going to be consistent with. Every Monday at 10 a.m., y'all finna see my face. Like, so I think I do too. Like, I love to work. I love to start a new project. Like, even when I started Love Lex P, I'm like, oh, this reminds me of the early days of Poor Minds, like figuring out the camera, figuring out my mic. Like,
that's what I lost with me because when I first started doing the videos, like I can wake up and I'll just do it. Like, I didn't give a fuck who didn't like it. Bitch, I can get 1 view. I liked it. I'm happy. Now, it just be so much pressure because it be like, if I post this, I don't think they gonna like this. Is they gonna fuck with it? They not gonna fuck with this shit. Like now and it be so many thoughts. I don't know And to this day, I'm still trying to figure out, because now it's been like a year and a half. And like, I haven't been happy doing it. I like it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I just want to get back to that mental space that I was in, where I just woke up and I was just like, just doing shit. My creativity is just, it be like in a block sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't.
It's two things with that. One is confidence. I don't care what I drop or what I don't care if it get 1 like or 15,000 like. If I think it's funny or I'm going to drop it because I don't care, because I be thinking it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I think it's entertaining, or I think it's something people want to hear. But two, you have to find your tribe that gets you and understands you. Because there's going to be some people who scroll past, like that Chris Brown video I posted the other day of me singing. It was probably a lot of people that probably like, why is she doing this? This is so corny. But what I'm saying is, it works for my audience because they know me and they know how I do. So if you keep posting stuff, you're going to find everybody has a community. Of people. Like Drea has a community. Like, they want to know what Drea is doing from sun up to sundown. They want to know what she got on her lips, what she put in her hair, what shoes she got on, what perfume she's wearing. They're like, if I do this, I can, live the life that Drea lives. They're so interested in that. Yeah. So it's just like, you have to find your community, but you got to serve them. Yeah. You have to serve your community. So that's the two things you got to just post, get your confidence back. Cause like, I tell you this all the time. I don't think I've ever said this on the show. It's a very small category. And I know people gonna be like, oh, you sound stupid, but I don't care. It's a very small category of like women who are really fucking funny, but they're bad and beautiful.
It is.
I'm not saying, because y'all don't be taking this out of context, but it's not like, I feel like the comedy scene for women, and men too, because there's nobody really like killing it right now as far as like stand-up, because you do stand-up. But I feel like that lane for you is so wide open. Yeah. I feel like the last time we had like a baddie that was hilarious was like some more. Yeah. Like, we ain't had that in a long time. And that lane is so wide open for you. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the same thing I'm doing with Love Lex P. Like, Wendy Williams? Okay, well, let me do that. Let me feed the people. You got to see what the people are missing and give it to them. Like, that lane's so wide open for you, girl. Like, you just got to keep going and keep doing it, and your people are gonna find you.
I agree. You just gotta find your niche. You gotta find your niche audience and figure out what is it that people want to see from me. Because I think that is what like both of us have figured out. Like, she's figured out what people want to see from her. I know people love to see like beauty content, lifestyle content, day-to-day content, all of that type of stuff. And I feel like you already have a community. You already have a lot of people that want to see you, because when you be dropping your skits, that shit be funny as hell. Yeah. And you and Lou, when y'all be doing y'all skits together, y'all be having y'all have a cult following.
That chemistry. Yeah.
So I feel like, don't doubt yourself and be like, oh, I don't know if I should post this. I don't know if I should post that. Because I promise you, it's hella people out there who, if you posted the content that you think is stupid, they gonna be under there laughing and telling you how good it is.
Yeah.
It be so much stuff that me and Dre be like, this is stupid. And we post it and it go
crazy. And people be, like, we be like, girl, ain't nobody gonna like this shit. And then it be blowing up.
Even that dancing video we did. That shit got a whole bunch of likes and people just commented. Just us, we was drunk being silly. Yeah. And that's why I say, like, you are so, and Drea knows this about me, I don't think nobody funny.
Yeah, same.
I think everybody is corny.
I don't
think nobody. I be like, oh.
We both be over here like,
we was sending TikToks to each other last night, looking like, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Corny.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But you are really
actually funny. When I first met you, I'm like, bruh, me and this girl, I never, like, I feel like you were one of the few people, I very rarely meet people who act like me, like, as being silly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, me and Drea are both, like, silly as hell. Like, of course, people, if you watch the show, you know Drea's funny. I think in, like, day to day, when people see you and they
don't assume I'm funny.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I met you, I was like, damn, she really pretty. Mm-hmm. And then, because sometimes you'll see people who make skits and then you meet them in real life and they not the same. They don't have that same personality.
Yeah, they don't have the same. They be having that internet personality.
That internet personality. Yes. Baby, when I tell you, I think the first, because, I mean, we hung out all the time. Yeah. But, like, the night that we really, really, really hung out was, like, the Usher concert.
Yeah.
Baby, when I tell you, I know them people. It was to the point to where I think the people behind us was watching
us. They weren't even watching the show.
Yes.
Literally.
I mean, I was singing.
Y'all was cutting
I
up.
was front row. I mean, I know Usher was like, "Shut up." I was like,
Who is
he was like,
Bitch, we did not sit down at all.
Y'all was definitely cutting up.
But we also had a time in LA too.
Oh my
BET
God.
Awards.
We had a time in LA.
Ooh,
we was cutting up in LA
We
too.
cut up.
Cause why we crashed that man party,
Party
Joanna
like
Man?
what was that man's
Joanna
name?
Man.
Joanna Man.
But what's his real name now?
Miguel something.
Miguel.
Nunez.
Yeah, Miguel
Yep.
Nunez.
And baby,
We
he
crashed
came in
that
there
man
like he was goddamn. They came over there and started asking us where our tickets was.
We was getting all the free drinks, all the free food. We was cutting up.
Harder.
Then y'all had the nerve. Y'all was over there. No, wait.
We went on the red carpet.
Somebody was doing the worm on the ground.
Oh Lord.
See?
It was a lot.
It was a lot
We was jumping over the sectional table. We had a little table.
we had a
we
dance
was jumping
battle.
over a dance
No,
battle.
yeah, y'all had a dance
We
battle.
went to the red carpet.
Nav got on the microphone.
Oh, he did.
We
Y'all was
was
drunk. I
We
remember
was
that.
girl because we had like 8 shots on Miguel. Shout out to
Joanna
Miguel.
Man.
And you know what? That day I found out my son's auntie had died that same day she got killed.
Did.
So I had already been drinking since 12 p.m. and y'all got there and it just made me like,
Yeah.
it just like me because I was like, for the fuck
It was a
up.
hard day.
It was a rough night, but we made it good.
Good,
Yeah, we
yes.
had fun.
And then made it worse, my son, I told my auntie to take away all his gadgets and stuff because that was my son's dad. That was his dad's sister.
Okay.
And so I told my auntie, because that's who had him, I was like, well, take away his phone, all that type of stuff. I'm so messed up in the head, I didn't even think to tell her to take his iPad because it's connected to his phone.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want him to find out until I got back where I could be with him.
Yeah.
And he called me. I think y'all was at the BT. I think y'all was working at the BT Awards.
Yeah.
And so I was at the hotel, and I think my son called me. And as soon as I answered the phone, I'm like, why the fuck this nigga got his phone? Like, why? And he just had like tears coming down his eyes. So, and it just really broke me down.
Yeah.
So I just started like really drinking. Like Lou just feed me what I needed. And then when y'all got there, it was just like, I was crying, but it was just kind of like,
we started having fun.
yes.
Yeah.
Baby.
So it definitely made everything like, cause
We
Drea,
was
you was stand up too, because I was like,
She was dancing. Oh, she gonna cut a rug now.
I said, okay, because this is my first time going out with you.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is that was like our first time hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
It was fun, baby.
Yeah.
Miguel gonna see this and he gonna be like, that is them bitches.
They didn't buy none of my shoes.
Yeah,
They didn't buy none of them goddamn shoes. Dirty bitches.
He gonna be
Miguel
like,
But
had
you know what?
motherfucking tennis shoes.
I'm not
high top
gonna-
tennis shoes with this same print.
But you know what? I swear I just remembered this. When you were in the bathroom crying, I was in the bathroom with you. Then I had walked out to go get something, and he was like, Miguel, he grabbed me. He was like, is she okay? Is she okay?
Oh, well, you know what? I
said-
changed that. I do like your shoes. Because I was finna cop some.
No, you wasn't.
we definitely meant to buy some Miguel.
Yes,
We did.
We did.
We gonna go on the website.
So y'all make sure y'all Google his shoe line and go get some, honestly.
Yeah.
'Cause we definitely crashed this party and we had a good time.
We had a blast. Shout out to you.
Thank you, Miguel. okay, let's move on. Let's move
get
on.
into the second topic.
Yes. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And I don't know about y'all, but me, I am so lazy when it comes to booking a doctor's appointment, finding a new doctor, all that stuff. So we're going to tell y'all about ZocDoc.com.
ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Yes, y'all, ZocDoc has over 100,000 in-network doctors across all specialties. So we talking about dental care, we talking about your vision, primary care, everything.
Yes, and it also can help you find doctors that are in your insurance and your network. So whatever you need, you're going to go to ZocDoc.com/poorminds. That's ZocDoc.com/poorminds. If I had needed this product, it's what I use. So that's ZocDoc.com/poorminds. ZocDoc.com/poorminds. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/poorminds to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we have a very exciting announcement today. We have a brand new show dropping.
Yeah, so we have a brand new show dropping, y'all, on Patreon. It's going to air on September 2nd, and it's called Poor Chronicles. We're going to be doing so much stuff on there. We're going to be doing challenges. If you can't go to Bella Noche, where the hell could you go?
If you can't go to Bella Noche, where the hell can you go?
We're going to be doing talk to me, chit chat with me. We're going to be spilling a little tea.
Oh my God. No, you didn't. Oh my God.
Everything y'all been wanting to see, we're going to be doing it right here on Patreon.
Yes, y'all ask us for so much. Well, we finna give it to y'all every single Monday. And it's gonna be a time. Y'all know Poor Minds has grown into its own little entity. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fun still over here at Poor Chronicles. So make sure y'all tune in. September 2nd, it's going down.
Stay tuned.
So, since we're speaking of your son, we wanted to talk about protective boy mom. And I really wanted to discuss this too because, so one of the examples that we have is like some women want to be in the delivery room while their son's partner gives birth. Or they hijack like wedding planning. Or they don't make women feel worthy enough for their son. Now, I have a story to tell, and this is no shade, no tea to anybody in my family, but this happened to me. When my sister was giving birth to her first son, I wasn't allowed to be in the delivery room because they only allowed 2 people to be in there. And so his mom and, you know, my mom were in the room, and my sister was upset because she wanted me in the room. And also it wasn't his first child, but it was her first child. So, you know, we're trying to explain all of this, and I just felt like in that moment, like, it's always just been me, my sister, and my mom. And I felt like, I mean, yeah, it's a moment for everybody, but I felt like, look, now this your third one. Okay.
Move over, bitch.
Okay.
This your third one, okay? This is my mom's first grandbaby. This is my first nephew. So in that moment, I'm not gonna lie, like, I called my sister about that, and it's crazy because honestly, I didn't even write this. I didn't write this, honestly. So it just is crazy because I called my sister 2 weeks ago and I was just really upset. And I was like, I just thought that, I just remember the moment, like I didn't get to see Jackson being born. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk about like boy moms just being overprotective, like
overbearing.
I had another situation where in high school, like the guy I was dating at the time was just being weird, and I found out he had a girl in his room and his mom was lying for him. So you're literally creating a monster and teaching him that it's okay to treat women like this. So I want to talk about boy moms because I be having an issue with boy moms.
I do too. One, I don't have an issue with them, but I just think sometimes they definitely just be, if he's a mama's boy, the mom is 9 times out of 10 very overprotective, overbearing, and be trying to control him and control his life and control his dating life and all of that stuff. So
baby, Jaden is not your king. He's mine.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
Bitch.
I hate that.
You know what? And it's, baby, I dealt with the mama's boy.
For real.
And I'm sorry. I done cussed her ass the fuck out too.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta go
Like,
there.
because, and not only that, not only was she, like, he was a mama's boy, she just overstepped her boundaries. Like, she'll tell me stuff like, I remember one time I had on black lipstick and she was like, oh, I don't like that on you.
Who asked you?
But I'm not gonna say who the lady is because we kind of tied in. But my mama heard that come in. And baby, my mama cussed her the fuck out.
As she should.
And was like, whatever the fuck was, she was like, but she know not to take it there with my mama again. I'm not gonna be messy because I had to call you motherfucking name. But we got ties. And I love her. I love you. But it was a stretch. For me, I'm not gonna be overprotective like mom. I'm not gonna be one of those type of moms because first and foremost, I'm a woman first.
Yes, you do.
I'm a
always say
woman
that.
before I was your mama. So all that, no. My son probably not gonna like me when he grow up because, and I think I've told you this, if he cheat on a girl or whatever, I'm fucking telling.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a woman first. Don't play with no woman.
Don't hurt
And you
her
definitely not
feelings.
finna do this shit in my house because I've been that woman where a nigga didn't fuck me over and I got hurt. And bitch, I would come and fuck your shit up. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you stay with your
Right.
mama, your grandma. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I would go dig your grandma up out her grave and beat your ass with her bones.
Exactly.
Don't play with me. I don't care who I got disrespect.
Yeah.
With my son, you not finna have these females come and fucking my shit up.
Yeah.
Will I be mad? Yes, I will be mad, but will I be understanding? To an extent, yes, because I've done that shit.
Stop playing with people.
Stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've never been I know I would not be that type of woman. Being in the room with him while he having his first child, baby, you came out of me. I don't give a fuck about all that. I do. Like, I'm gonna love my grand. But to be in a room and if anybody else wanna come in, that's fine, because baby, I can come in there after. Like, I just don't, I won't be that type of parent that's just overstepping because I've dealt with that. And like I said, I'm a woman first. Like,
Yeah.
no, bitch. He not finna have a lot of women in and out my house, the little girls and stuff. You pick you one little girl to come over to this house.
Right.
And the rest do not have these little girls calling my phone. Like,
Yeah.
So let me say
well,
this.
we don't got house phones no more. So
We
damn, I can't even do that.
Yeah.
Because I would have wanted to pick up and be like, hey, I'm calling the
here
wrong
right
names on purpose.
So, but
Now,
let
what's
me,
your name?
I'm going
Brandy.
to say something kind of controversial, and they probably might drag me for this, they might not. I think a lot of times that boy moms, when they overstep their boundaries or they let their son cheat and they think it's funny. I seen a TikTok the other day. This guy had his babies next to each other and they were 6 months apart. She was like, oh, and the mom is laughing like, oh, look at the ghetto twins. And everybody's just laughing in the comments and it's like, you raised somebody like that? That's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
so this is what I think, truly. I think sometimes women that are boy moms and overstep their boundaries and, oh, my son can do no wrong, they're looking for that acceptance in a man in their son that they never got in their dating world.
Yeah.
Like, they never had that acceptance of, like, they're kind of like a pick-me, and they never really got picked. So they look for that acceptance in their son. Like, oh, my son gonna do whatever for me. My son's gonna do everything
And
for
the
me.
ones that be calling their sons babe.
Yes.
That's so cringy and daddy.
I hate it.
That's disgusting.
I
That's
seen a
fucking
girl on
nasty.
TikTok calling her son daddy.
Babe.
Yeah, daddy. I just
Daddy.
seen that recently.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
That's
That's
nasty.
wild as hell.
It's very weird.
But you know what? I seen a TikTok, or it was a video that went viral, and it was this woman, and her son had came around to the Ring camera because she was at work. He come around to the Ring camera, and he like, Mom, I had both my I guess the girlfriends was like friends, or he got caught up, and one of the girlfriends called him, little boy like 9 or 10. And he was like, Mom, help me, because I got caught up. I go with one of the girls, and she had the other girl on the phone, and they called me up and this and that, this and that. She was like, boy, come on in the house. I'm finna tell you what to say. I don't care if he is 9 years old. I don't like that because
Because you enabling the behavior.
yes, when my son moved to Atlanta, now when we was in Birmingham, he go to a white school. So we moved to Atlanta. Not gonna lie, my son, cause he bright skin got a little curly hair. Them little girls, cause I be having to watch myself, cause I almost said them little hoes. And y'all not little hoes, but that's just how I talk. But the little girls was like crazy over my son, and every day my son come home, he got a new fucking girlfriend, or they be friends.
I know that's right.
And
That's
I
you.
Pulling the girls. I know that.
baby, he had a roster.
But
he had them
he's so
hoes.
sweet.
He is.
I can see why, because he's just so
He's
sweet.
very sweet.
He's
Yeah.
athletic. He's a gentleman. So, yeah, that makes sense.
And I said, I had to tell him, I'm like, you don't do that. We're not going to talk to friends. You pick you one little girl. Like, I'm trying to teach him at a young age. We're not running through hoes.
Yeah.
Pick you one little nice girl and you talk to her. We're not talking to friends. We're not doing all that. But it's crazy. At this age that I'm at, well, with my son's age, I feel like he gonna be like the type that's gonna be a little ran over. Because yes, like one time this little girl, he liked her, and she come around him and she hit him with the my tooth fell out, the tooth fairy didn't give me no money. That's equivalent to us saying I need my bills paid.
Yeah.
But he had
I'm so stressed.
he had a tooth that just fell out two nights before, and I gave him like $10, $20 when I think it was like $10. This is a few years ago. He gave his money to the girl because the girl said the tooth fell out. Yes, the whole fucking 10.
Okay, now
It sound like a band.
he could have slid a little too. A little too.
You could have gave her $1. Give her a little ties and all.
You know
You give her 10%. You did not give her the whole 10.
You don't give her the whole 10.
You got to teach him.
Okay, he
He is
gotta
gonna be
learn.
like a little sweeheart, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
I would
I'd rather him
rather
be a
raise-
sweetheart
Yes.
than
Then an
Because you know what?
asshole.
yes.
Being a sweetheart as a man, he's gonna find a good woman.
He is
He's-
eventually.
he is gonna
yeah.
find
But I don't know, because there's a lot of good women out here that be fucking over these little boys, and once he get out, I don't know.
I
I'm
feel
ready to snatch a bitch
It's
over.
normal for people to go through heartbreak as children. Like all little boys go through that, all little girls go through
Yeah.
that. But I think it's still good that you're teaching him good habits, because guess what? When he is an adult, because we deal with this with men. Talking about, oh, I had this wrong in my childhood. My daddy didn't do this. My mama didn't do this. So you're doing your part as a mother. So he don't have nothing to blame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he's dating, he had a good relationship with his mother. His mother taught him right from wrong. So if he's doing wrong, you can only do so much as a mother. And
Yeah.
I think that's what people need to realize too.
I agree.
A mother being a good mother, you don't know that you're gonna raise somebody who's crazy or does
Yeah.
like everybody goes in most people go in trying to be a good parent. So as long as you doing your due diligence to instill in him the morals and values that you have as a woman, that's all you can do. And you can say that you did your part. But he can't grow up and being like, oh, I need therapy because my mom is crazy and she did X, Y, Z. You're doing your part. I be around you. I see how you are. When I tell you he is so well-mannered, yes, ma'am. No, I got him a Christmas gift. I mean, baby, you would have thought I pulled up with a Maybach. I love giving stuff to kids because my nephews are so spoiled. I give Jackson something, oh, thanks, auntie.
Yeah.
And he go play with his other 30 goddamn. And I'm not saying Carter don't have everything, but Carter is just grateful. I'm sorry, can I say his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's just so sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sweet. And let me not say Jackson, because Jackson be grateful. It's the little one.
It's the
teeny.
little one.
Jackson be grateful. It's the little one. So you're doing an amazing job. And I'm glad that you can speak for boy moms, since you do have kids and we don't.
Yeah, and I think that that's good because you don't want to be the type of woman that's enabling your son to do bullshit. Because I 100% believe a lot of the time when dudes be growing up to be fuck niggas and they be playing over women and fucking over them, it be having a lot to do with their mamas.
Yes.
Clocky.
Yes.
Like it be having a lot to do. It be having a lot to do with they damn mamas because they mamas enabled that behavior and made them feel like, oh, you could do no wrong.
Yep.
You my biggest gift, my biggest blessing. So I'm just gonna go along with whatever you want and whatever you do because I don't want to lose our relationship. Or like Lex said, sometimes they be depending on their son for like that male camaraderie, that male relationship that they never had. So they just be enabling.
And don't let the
bullshit.
son have money.
Yeah, and don't let it end up being their son end up being successful because then they really be going along with his bullshit because he be taking care of them.
Yep.
And so I think a lot of the time it be a lot of guys' moms' fault that they be on bullshit because they don't have no accountability.
Yep.
The mamas don't have no accountability, so now your son don't have no accountability. And he think a lot of shit is okay because you be letting him feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's like you take off all that shit. Bitch, you was a woman first, hoe. Because you
But they
dealing with a
forget
nigga
that.
that's doing the same shit for
Hey.
you, and you be ready to confront them by some shit. No, it's the same thing. If you feel that
has
way
to
with this
be
nigga
that
over here,
Hey.
Yep.
you feel how you feel. Take that same feeling. You can't cuss this man out over here for doing you like that, but then you letting your son do that shit.
To another woman.
Bitch, this your karma. That's why this nigga doing you like that, because you letting your son
Yeah.
go out here and do all these other women like that.
I think
I
it's just so
agree.
crazy. Like, why is it so hard just to be a good person?
Ooh, sure.
I was thinking
Wish
about
I
that
knew.
this morning.
I just think you either are or you not. I think a lot of stuff just can't be taught. Either you got it in you or you not. I think really and truly, and especially now, because you know I be reading, I be listening to my Bible in a Day podcast. Like, some people are just innately evil.
Yeah.
And it just can't be removed because that's just who you are. Like, that shit is inside of you. And some people are just good, genuine people with good, genuine hearts. I think some people couldn't be a good person, bitch, if their life depended on it.
That shit is scary.
It is. But, I mean, that's why us as people who are good people, we just have to protect ourselves from people like that. And I think that's the fucked up part, too, because when you're naturally a nice person, a genuine person with a good heart, a lot of the time, it almost seems like you kind of tend to attract them type of motherfuckers.
Oh my
Like, they
God.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can sniff that shit out.
Oh my God.
It's like
It
they
be
can sniff you
awful.
out. They like, oh, this is prey.
Well, they said opposites attract. The sweet
Well,
ass
leave me the
girl with
hell
this
alone. Look.
evil
Hey.
ass nigga.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
Leave me alone.
you can leave it.
Okay, so any boy moms out there, leave a comment and let us know how y'all feel.
And if y'all be enabling y'all goddamn son.
Because I want to hear y'all reasoning for that.
Me
shit. That
too.
bullshit.
I would like
How
to
do
hear
y'all
that
make
shit,
that
too.
shit make sense in y'all fucking mouth?
Because I'm not gonna lie, if I see my ex from high school, if I saw his mama to this day, I'm
You'll
like,
slap her ass down.
you are
a weak ass
weird-
bitch.
You a weak ass hoe. You really weak as fuck. And I'm gonna go on tour when we go on tour in 2025, and I'm gonna talk about you on every date.
I mean, because I think too, like B. Lynn said, you're a woman first. And I think sometimes these same women be forgetting the trauma that they went through with these men. And then you're aiding in traumatizing a young
Another
girl.
woman, yeah.
Because a lot of women do not heal from certain shit that men be doing to them. And they carry that on throughout their life. It make it hard for them to get in new relationships. It make it hard for them to love on their kids properly.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Because
something.
the trauma that they went through with a man, because your fucking mama was enabling your ass.
That's where that shit started.
I was in therapy and I was talking to my therapist about cheating. And she went on to explain how cheating can be a form of abuse,
I agree.
of mental abuse. So I'm not going to get into what she said because it was obviously a private conversation. But I really want y'all to like take a deep dive and do your Googles and do some research on like the mental abuse and all that stuff that comes with cheating and how sometimes they will use that as a form of like a control method.
Yeah. Because
You know
if
what I'm
I
saying?
didn't sign up for this shit, if I didn't consent to being in a polygamous relationship, knowing that you're going to be dating other people or I'm going to, whatever, like we have an open relationship, if it's just supposed to be me and you constantly cheating on me, that does stuff to people's mental health.
Yeah. It's definitely abuse. So for the you're an enabler, you know, as especially as his mother allowing it. But like I said, I think that goes into wanting acceptance from any man. You don't care who it comes from. You just want to feel accepted by somebody. So let us know what y'all think. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And y'all know we are always putting y'all on game about all the good hygiene products. So we're going to tell y'all about Good Wipes.
Yes, y'all. I love Good Wipes because I just feel like even after using toilet paper, you still need a good wipe so that you can make sure you super clean. And what I love about Good Wipes is that it is all natural and they use plant-based fibers. And on top of that, the scents are amazing. They have cedar, shea cocoa, lavender, botanical bliss.
Yes, and they're free from all the harsh chemicals, so you won't be doing no damage down there, okay? So if you want to try Good Wipes, they'll be available at Target, Kroger, any place that you can get your local groceries, and you can find them in the toilet paper aisle. If you're more of an online shopper, look on Amazon. Tell them we sent you. If you want to upgrade your restroom ritual, you can grab Good Wipes at Target, Walmart, Kroger, and most local grocery stores. Just head to the toilet paper aisle and look for the bright aqua, rose, and emerald packages. They're also available on Amazon if you're more of an online shopper.
Okay, a time I got too drunk and embarrassed myself in public. Ooh, probably when I slipped and fell on my back in the club.
When was this?
You wasn't there.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, so I had went out with my friend. This was when I was friends with my friend Marlene. We had went out. We had went to like R&B night or something, and we was in somebody's section. And we was like sitting up on like the little couch in the section. And then I got down and I was like talking to somebody and like, girl, I don't know if the floor was like wet or whatever, but I wasn't paying attention because I was drunk. And I had heels on, of course. So like I slipped and I fell back. And then I had on a white shirt.
Ooh.
And y'all know them club floors be dirty and wet.
They had to wipe you down, literally.
Yes, y'all. Like I fell on my back. And luckily, I don't think that many people noticed. And my homeboy, he was there. He was like, you good, you good. And he was like trying to help me up. But it was so embarrassing.
Okay, so we're going to move on.
Yes. Now it's time to get into the bed.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow.
The bed. Bow. 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 So for the bed topic, I wanted to talk about masturbation. And do you feel like if you masturbate a lot, does that mean you don't need a man? Because I feel like you still need a man, in my personal opinion.
But you know what? A lot of times where I am now, I be good with like just masturbating a lot of times.
Yeah.
Pissing me the fuck off. Y'all, I masturbate probably like every day.
I mean, there be a lot that come with these niggas though, so I
Every day.
understand.
Like before I probably do it to a nigga and after.
Yeah.
Not after.
Shit.
That coochie strong.
That pussy got a lot of power.
Gold medal in powerlifting.
Well, sometimes they not doing enough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very verbal about what I want in the bedroom.
You tell the niggas if they ain't
Let's
like,
look
you ain't
like
make
she
me
be
nothing.
telling niggas what she
Do it
wants.
like that. That ain't right there.
Yeah, I tell me. Yeah,
Do it.
Choke me.
Yes, I give
You gotta
directions,
tell them
baby.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I give directions because
I do too.
I know you finna bust.
Cause the shit that I like,
You a little freaky little
I got to
something.
tell you how I like
Yeah.
it.
But don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah.
But so I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I masturbate probably about every other day. I gets it in. I beats that meat, okay? But I will say it's
DJ Screw.
still
I know that's right, Legs.
it's
I
still
know that's
not a
right.
replacement for a man. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of person, like, after I masturbate, like, it be feeling good, but I be like, I need some dick. It be making me want dick more. Like, I be wanting to have sex, and I don't know what it is. I just really, it's something about a body up on me. Like, I need that body.
That's what I was gonna say. I like the intimacy.
Yes.
That's why I feel like masturbation isn't enough for me, because it's just something like, don't get me wrong, in these days with all the toys and technology, a toy could do everything a man could do. That it could do more than what a man could do. But it's just something about that body-to-body contact.
Body to
intimacy.
body. Body to
We
body.
should be body to body.
Yeah.
I like it. I love the intimacy part, but if I don't have it, or if a nigga just not turning me on enough, because, you know, it's mental
Yes.
with us, I'm okay. If you can't mentally stimulate me, then I'm okay with just masturbating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but I do rather have that intimacy.
Yeah.
Like, I do. But if not, I'm cool with my
Like
little
me,
toy.
y'all know me. I love to take me a little Z-Quill. Once I get that Z-Quill in me,
And really, if you're using a rose, you're gonna be out in 29
I don't use
seconds,
roses.
20
I
seconds.
could get into the rose. You know what?
Okay.
I tried it a few times. I had a rose when they first came out, and I tried it, and it just didn't. It didn't do nothing for me. Maybe I didn't
Very
use it
strong.
right. Maybe I didn't use mine right.
No, it's just very, very strong. Like, it's no build up, in my
No.
opinion. I feel like as soon as you put it on there, you done.
No.
Yeah, it's over. As soon as you turn it on.
Oh, you like to build up with your masturbation?
edging. I like to edge a little bit. Yeah, you gotta.
freaky little
You
Yeah, I like to go ahead and get mine over with. It's for fun. You're trying to get intimate with your rose. She's trying to make love and do foreplay and shit. Well, shit, no.
But that's because I look at masturbation too, almost as like a stress reliever.
Dre will probably be in the mirror like, yeah. Look at you, pretty girl.
I make it a whole experience. I be pouring my little wine. And,
Come here.
yeah, I might take a little edible.
See,
Especially
no.
since I'm not drinking right now. You know, take a little edible.
Baby, let me tell you something. As soon as I drop my son off at school, I'll be in there getting it down. When I drop him off at school and when he go to sleep, I give him about 2-3 hours. So sometimes he be up. Baby, I do that little zzz, And then I be so
Knocked
disgusted
out.
after.
Yeah.
When I be watching porn, I be so fucking pissed off.
I be like,
I be
I
feeling
be pissed off. I
disgusted,
take my nut.
too.
I'm not gonna lie. The last time I was like, cause y'all know, like, I like to watch lesbian porn whenever I
do too.
I do not like
Yeah,
to watch
I like
men.
lesbian
It's
porn.
something about, I already don't like men as it is. So I only wanna think about the man I'm dating. Like, I can masturbate just off of like thinking about sex that I had with somebody.
Yeah, the thought.
So, but if I'm trying to like hurry up or whatever, I'll be watching a porn. I watch lesbian porn. After I'm done, I'll be like, y'all are whores.
Yes.
You're disgusting.
filth. You sinners.
You are get off.
You
Get
fucking
off of my
Jezebels, bitch.
screen. Whore.
You gotta hurry
You
up and
know
close
what?
the L.
Oh, I be feeling so disgusted.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
why.
that post nut clarity. You
Yes.
be like, I am a filthy bitch. Why was I watching BBC?
But you know what?
Drea!
I have
BBC
this-
Creamer.
I have this like I am so different. I'm not gonna fucking say it because I don't feel
Mile High
comfortable.
Club.
Okay, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
But some of the shit that I like, not gay porn, because I don't want nobody to think, because they probably gonna automatically think niggas fucking niggas.
Yeah,
No. But you know what?
Now we wanna know, B-Lynn.
Oh. Okay. Wait.
You
wait,
like
wait.
to watch midgets or something?
Okay.
So if it's a guy that I'm dating and I like really fuck with him,
Uh-huh.
like sometimes I will find porn like in their body shape or whatever, like how they look with them fucking a girl, and I
Yeah.
imagine like it'll turn me on.
What's
with
it called?
The nigga, like,
a cuck? Is that a what is it?
please tell me what it's called,
It's
because I
called a
want to know
cuck-
what the
a
fuck I got
cuckold?
going on.
A cuck?
Not
Well, it's usually when men like to watch their woman have sex with some people. So I think it's the same thing if a woman likes to watch her partner.
No, that's not that bad. Girl, I thought she was about to say something crazy.
No,
like
that's
you
not
found
bad.
the
They said
AI
midget.
app and you be putting your head
Like
on the body.
Bart
Or
Simpson.
his head on the
They
body.
be like Bart Simpson fucking Shrek.
I thought she was about to say some real
that's not
wild
what she
shit.
said. I knew
That
it.
ain't- yeah,
I knew
that's
what
not
she was
that
about
crazy.
to say. but I'm like,
Okay.
That's not that
bad.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Even when you
that's
told me
not-
that, I was like, oh, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's
But
not
see,
bad.
me, I see a porn and it look like my nigga. Damn, bitch. I know this nigga fucking now. I know it's him. I'm finna.
I am weak.
Like, I don't want a nigga to cheat on me, but I kind of get off. Like, it kind of turn me on a little. Like,
Yeah,
just
thinking
seeing
about
him
it.
Yeah.
fucking like a bad bitch, and that's so weird. Because if I find out my nigga cheat on me, like, I can't handle that shit. I'm
But I think it's
crying.
because you know. It's different from knowing. And
Real life and a fantasy.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
fantasy.
Different. It's
Yeah.
like
Versus
your
a nigga
fantasies,
being
probably.
sneaky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to see none of that shit.
So y'all, okay, so with all of us, now that we've clarified everybody on the couch watch porn,
Yeah.
Okay.
how do y'all feel? Did y'all know that Pornhub got banned in
Bitch,
18 states?
And
Oh, it's
Alabama.
banned in your
And
state?
motherfucking Alabama.
Oh my God.
Now she got to use a
Now she
VPN.
talking about it's banned in Alabama.
Well, bitch, yes. You must ain't been on that in a minute. Oh, well, you probably. Oh, bitch.
She be on there in Georgia.
And I have to go to them other porn sites, and them porn videos be old as fuck.
Not the
real?
1980s.
They be like, yes, the motherfucking I Love Lucy, black and white. What the fuck?
With the music in the background.
You know what?
Everybody
while I'm down
coochie
here,
hairy as fuck.
but while I'm down here though, what I'm finna do? I'm finna look at me a little porn hub while I get in my car.
And screen
record
record.
it. So when I go back to the house,
that is what you should do.
Wait, what sites do y'all use?
Pornhub was
You
my
use
go-to.
Pornhub?
Yeah, I use Pornhub a lot. Or it's this
I'm a more X videos type of
X
girl.
videos. I like
Xvideos.com.
Pornhub. And then like judge me, free mommy. I used to be looking on Twitter.
Oh, baby, that's where I go to now.
Twitter?
For Pornhub.
Especially
But
if
it
you
be so
follow.
quick.
Look, especially if you follow Janice.
I mean,
Our sis gets down.
Twitter has like no lie. Twitter has really good porn, and what I like about the porn on Twitter is that I feel like it gets straight to the point.
point.
It ain't no
storyline.
storyline.
All
It
that
ain't 15
songs
minutes
and
of watering
shit.
grass
Yeah.
with a fucking mini skirt on.
That's
Get
what I
fucking
said.
pool
Yeah,
out.
bitch, be for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her name, Miss Be Nasty. She posts some good stuff.
She do.
Because, like, I like that she does solo content.
Yeah.
I like a little solo.
I like
Yeah.
Sometimes I would wish she would just be in the bed. Like, sometimes she just be at the chiropractor. Nigga break her back. She start rubbing her coochie.
Or
Hold
she
on
be
now.
in the car.
Yeah.
I did once watch one little lesbian porn I like, and she giving a little massage to this woman, and then it goes.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. I
like
can watch a
shit
little
like
one
that.
too like
Me
that.
too. I just don't. I like a real. If it is gonna be a storyline, it just need to be something real.
realistic.
Just knock on the door. You want some dick? That's
That's all I need.
What they say?
You want some dick?
But you know, some people like that build up. They be wanting to watch the
Yeah,
build
I don't like
up.
all that.
Me
No,
neither.
I
I
don't
like
like
to
all
get
that.
straight to the point.
Yeah.
So I'm a Twitter girl, Pornhub girl.
So,
and-
but we all agree, masturbation does not take the place of a man, though, right?
no.
Yeah.
You still need that man sometimes.
Yeah.
I need it.
I miss him. Now she need another shot, y'all.
Okay, item of the week. First off, I want to shout out my hairstylist, Dee Dee at Rich Look Hair. If y'all need y'all a little quick glueless unit, I needed something to throw on my hair real quick, and she hooked me up. So y'all make sure y'all visit at Rich Look Hair on Instagram. She has all the bundles you need. When I had my braids in, a lot of y'all were asking me where I got my bundles in. For the boho braids, because do y'all notice when people get boho braids, they always complain that they don't last long? It's because y'all aren't using like raw virgin hair. When you get boho braids, you have to use virgin hair.
I agree. And you gotta brush that shit
You have to brush
every day.
it and
You
wash
need to
it.
brush it.
So I got my curly hair from my braids from Rich Look Hair. This is where this glueless unit is from. Yeah, me and Dee Dee, we locked in. So that's anytime I have some hair in 2025, it's gonna be from Rich Look Hair. So shout out to her. Thank you, Dee Dee.
And that shit look good close up too, because
do.
a lot of people be having the wigs, they look
scalp.
good.
Yeah,
from far away, but
it
y'all
gives
shit look good as
scalp.
hell. Yes.
And this is glueless. This is not glued. I'll tell you.
Oh, that's what you had on the other night when me and you and MJ was
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
I thought that was a
No.
whole one too. Y'all need to give me some glue.
I literally threw this on this morning.
See,
It's
that's
like
what
it's
I need.
growing from the scalp.
Yeah, and that middle part wig that I be throwing on too, that's from Dee Dee. And that wig is like 2 years old, and I still be getting compliments from it.
Yeah, I need.
So yeah, it definitely gives
Shout out to Dee
scalp. Shout out
Okay,
to
Dee
Dee
Dee.
Dee. Shout out to
And
our
of
girl.
course, y'all know musebeautycollections.com. Get your lip glosses, lip liners, matte liquid lipsticks, jelly blushes. And then I have new products coming out soon. I feel like I should start doing like a lip of the day. So today I have on chestnut lip liner. I also have on rose matte liquid lipstick. And then I have on the Plump It Up lip plumper. That's my lip combo today.
That shit look good as fuck. Cause I
It
been
does.
looking. I said, okay, I'm gonna come out there and lick your lips. I said,
And she will.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
That
that
tequila,
shit
that tequila
good.
got me good.
He got you together.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
Y'all know we have a segment on Poor Minds called Item of the Week. But do you have a product or something that you want to promote and you want it featured on Poor Minds? Your opportunity is here.
Period. If you have an item or you have a business and you want to get it promoted, we are now having slots available on the Poor Minds episode. So if you would like to get your product featured for Item of the Week, all you need to do is send an email to itemoftheweekpm@gmail.com. That's itemoftheweekpm@gmail.com. Send us an email and we'll work it out. We're going to figure it out. Get your product, get your business sponsored, and yeah, make you some money.
We love to support a small business now.
And a black business at that. But I mean,
It can
any
be anybody. We
business is welcome.
don't discriminate.
Any business is welcome.
What did you do to make me no? This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've loved being on camera, entertaining myself and everybody around me by sharing my thoughts and opinions on anything pop culture. For the past few years, I've heard your requests, but now it's finally time to deliver. Okay, y'all, let's get into the tea with Love Lex P. Tasty.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, so now it's time
Please
to get
into the bow.
Hey.
The bow.
bow.
The bow.
Okay, I feel
Alright.
so weird and so inappropriate for making this my bop of the week this week.
What?
Well, just because of everything we were just talking about, and it's a gospel song.
Oh.
Because y'all know I have been consistently going to church, and I have been.
The Lord know your heart.
He knows
Okay.
my heart. He created me in His image.
Amen. Amen.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
But yeah, so I have a gospel playlist, and I always like add like random songs that I like. This is not a new song; it's an older song. It's a song called "Refiner" by Maverick City.
Okay.
So it's just about, God redefining your life and, getting everything right and just staying on track and just believing in him. One thing I feel like it don't matter what you go through in life, it can feel like the world is crumbling down on you. But I always tell people this. I got on live and I said this morning. It does not rain forever.
You don't.
And whatever you're going through, this too shall pass.
Yeah.
And I am a person I'm the most dramatic person on this earth. But when I tell you, baby, God has put his hand on me and I'm very serious right now. When I tell you I live a very blessed life and everything he has given me and done for me, I am really a true testament of just keep going and just keep waking up and keep trying and just all you can do is work on yourself. You can't change how other people treat you. You can't change what other people do to you. You can't change how other people perceive you. All you can do is work on yourself and just keep pushing. So yeah, that's my bop of the week. Refiner by Maverick City.
How'd that go? I feel like I probably know that.
I can't sing it because he kind of in a high note.
Oh, no, I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think I know that.
That's a white man, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I
black
thought that's what I seen on your screen.
Oh no, it was the back. It's him.
Oh, okay. He like a new age, one of the new ones. Okay.
But yeah, that's my little bop. You know what I'm saying? I be going to church and getting the word. I be going to church every Sunday. Whether if I'm at home, I always stream it or I actually go. I've been really consistent in that in 2025, so I'm really proud of myself for that.
I'm proud of you too. I need to start going to church on Sundays. I always stream church.
You can come with me.
But I need to start going physically,
Yeah, you can come with me.
I'm gonna come with you this Sunday.
Yeah, I think that was my thing, to do my acting classes and come to church. So I've been consistent with those two things. So yeah.
Okay. Hallelujah.
Okay, I know what your bop is.
Facts. Facts.
She couldn't wait.
What's your bob?
Girl.
Okay, so Drake and Party Next Door came out with an album. They came out with an album, y'all, and it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I heard one that Give Me a Hug, and they came in with the I Miss You.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
I like
Miss
that
You.
song.
So I did hear that. I like that.
See, I'm also a Party Next Door person. Like, I feel like if you like his music, then you're gonna think the album is good. I've always been a person who really like Party Next Door. And I think whenever him and Drake collab together, like out of all the songs that they've ever made, I don't feel like they have no misses prior to this album.
Cause that Padre.
But that's one song out of like 21. But what my song is, my favorite song.
I can agree with you on that one.
What you think I'm gonna say? Nokia is my favorite song.
That's a hit.
Nokia is such a great song. If you happy, you want to do the robot.
Yeah.
Not the robot. I need to listen to that.
You gonna get down.
No, you gonna get down.
You know, motherfucking robot.
She cut a rug now.
No, I'm telling you, you hear that song, girl, you gonna bust a move.
Yeah.
My best friend Lynn, shout out to Lynn, she had posted on her story the other day because she was listening to the album and she was like, I'm so sorry, but this album slapped so bad. And she posted this clip of like these people from the 80s dancing. I don't know if you had seen
I did.
But it was so fucking funny because that's what the damn song make you want to do. You want to be like,
yeah, that's so.
I will say it's a few songs that I did like. I would say the album as a whole, it's a good album.
Yeah,
it's cool. I think though.
What you think?
I think for this to be his first project after everything, it should have been a solo Drake, and it should have been hard as fuck. Like he should have gotten to that. I just flipped the switch. Flip. He should have been in that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like it was time to pop your shit. Like I'm still Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it because it was a Valentine's Day album. And it was a thing. It's a good album, but I don't think that was the correct response to GNX.
But do you think it was a response?
Yeah, because he was talking about it.
I mean, he did talk about it on like, I think I only heard him talk about it on one song. But I feel like that's probably still coming.
I think he's trying to move past it. Like, okay, bitch, you ate me up.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So GNX is
Kendrick's album.
Yeah.
And GNX has no.
GNX was good.
Yeah, he don't need to do no response to that. He probably
deserve it.
That's me and Lex song.
Kendrick!
He ate that song.
I deserve it.
I deserve it.
That's what I be saying in the mirror. I deserve it.
Facts. I be listening to that shit when I be on the treadmill.
Hey, man. So that's why I say I'm a Kendrick friend. I'm a Drake fan. I love them
same.
both. I think Drake's album it has some bangers on there.
It does.
But as a whole, it's not something I can play through.
Front to back.
Yeah, I can't play it through front. It's got some skips in there.
I just think he was back in his so far. Like, to me, that album kind of remind me of, like, So Far Gone.
Okay.
He was, like, in his So Far Gone bag.
I ain't never been no Drake fan. Like,
Yeah.
I would say
If I hear
So Far
somebody like, I
Gone
fuck with it.
bear.
Because So Far Gone, if you think about it, like, okay, he was doing the rapping, but he was singing a lot.
Yeah.
It was kind of an emotional album. Then he did a lot of crossovers with, like, other women on the album and stuff. Because he has, like, Yebba on this album.
Yeah. A Pim.
And then Pimmy. And then he has, like, a few other, I think, women maybe on there.
I get what he was trying to do. He's trying to win the bitches back.
He is.
Because the bitches
A
been
lover
crip
girl
walking
out.
all summer.
Yeah.
We stopped twerking and we been pick-a-boo. Hoes ain't shook her ass cheeks since Kendrick dropped it.
Yeah.
Pick-a-boo.
Yeah.
Bitch, he trying to get us to dance again, so I get it. I feel you.
Yeah. He trying
But
to win the girls.
it
back.
wasn't quite... I know he still got it in him, though.
Yeah.
But it wasn't quite the response that I was hoping for to the GNX.
That man ain't trying to respond to
That's
them.
what I said.
Just feel right
No.
back. If it would have been me, I wouldn't have responded.
what he
Just
shoulda
keep going
did-
like that shit ain't happening.
No,
I
Kia
think he
is
wasn't
cool,
really
but
trying to respond for
but he
real.
should have dropped a club banger that was so crazy that it made people be like, I don't give a fuck. And no, Kia is good, but it's not good enough to let us forget A minor.
Yeah, but I think people gonna forget that anyway.
They're not.
over time.
No.
We are
Not like us, won 4 Grammys.
It
girl.
ain't
We're
nothing
not.
that man can come out with and make nobody forget about that shit. He doing exactly what he supposed to do.
Moving
Keep it
on.
going. Keep it
I mean,
going.
I feel you. I
I
feel
would.
you.
It happened in 2024. It's 2025.
Yeah,
It's
just go
a new
ahead.
year. I just feel like spending a whole album trying to like make a comeback to somebody from some shit.
That's
from
where you gonna
last
fuck
year.
up at.
That's lame as hell. You're still Drake at the end of the day. You
Yeah.
don't really
Yeah.
have to have a comeback. That's why I feel like he mentioned it on like 1 or 2 songs and then.
So let me ask y'all this though, because I saw a discourse about the Melissa Ford bar. Shout out to Melissa, that's our girl. So a lot of people.
You gotta tell B-Lynn what they said.
So basically, he said, shout out to the 6, Melissa, you a legend. What was the bar?
Hate to see you.
Yeah,
sit
he
next to a
said,
dick
shout out to
sucker."
Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Hate to see you with a dick sucker or something like that.
So,
Who a dick sucker?
because she's
Budden.
allegedly, because she sits on the couch next to Joe Budden on the Joe Budden podcast.
They said Joe be sucking dick.
Oh, well, I don't know.
think he meant-
Literally, no.
I don't think he meant it like that.
But he was just saying,
But-
like, Joe be on his dick.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Because Joe, now, I don't know if y'all remember
She
this,
said, they said Joe Pizza.
but
Trying
Joe,
to see.
Joe did release some diss tracks to Drake a few years ago. Like, this is like recent. You know, Joe don't get in that stew. And he got in the stew and gave Aubrey some bars. Now, Aubrey didn't respond. I said Aubrey like I know that means.
Right.
Drake didn't respond, but the bars weren't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how everybody feels about Joe, but Joe actually, he's an intellectual. He can really rap.
He witty.
He's witty. So with that being said, Melissa, you know, she put the song in her bio. And I mean, anybody would be excited to be shouted out by Drake. Let's be honest. But people were like, Melissa took the bait. Because Drake don't respect you. He's just using you to take a shot at Joe. So how do y'all think that Drake meant that? Do you feel like he was really genuinely shouting Melissa out? Or do y'all feel like
Hell no.
It
He
was
ain't
shade.
shout her out since then. He probably just, like you said, used her as a pawn to get
use her as a pawn to get to Joe? What you think, Drake?
I would have fell for it too.
Me too.
Bitches in my bio. Bitch, Drake said.
That would have worked on me, I fear.
I mean,
Would have worked on me.
I know.
I would have took the first flight
Oh,
out. Toronto.
now see,
So as I heard the beat come in, bitch, I ain't even heard the full line. I just heard my name.
All he had to say was milk.
Shit.
but I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of both. Like, I feel like he definitely possibly was trying to use her as a pawn, but then, you know, like him and her have history. Like, they have history. She said that.
Yeah.
I ain't know.
She
Okay.
said, you know, they used to date or whatever. They're both from Toronto. So I also feel like to him, she probably is a legend. And I mean, Melissa Ford is a legend.
She
like
definitely
one
is.
of the OG video views.
And still, it's fine
Yeah.
as
And she's
hell.
still fine as fuck.
And let me say this. We said this on the podcast when we went on Joe's podcast. We said this when Melissa sat right here. I said, one thing I will say, I do not like how they treat Melissa on that pod.
Yeah, same.
I told that to her face. I told that to them face. Y'all gonna stop sitting
Not
there.
them face.
Them face.
You don't need no more tequila.
Yes, I do. I finally forgot about. Okay, listen. Focus.
So stupid.
I said that to their faces. I said that to Melissa. I said, y'all have got to stop acting like this is not Melissa Ford.
Right. Yeah.
A pioneer. A very much a pioneer in this whole Instagram models and all this stuff. She was the first.
Yeah.
The original. So I feel like Drake was probably genuinely shouting her out because honestly, Melissa Ford is something to have on your roster. Because not only does she look like that, if y'all really watch his podcast or y'all watched our episode with her,
she's so smart.
That is probably one of the smartest women that I have ever spoke to in my life. I mean, that you can tell she done read a few books in her day. Look, Drea's vocabulary is extensive. That lady vocabulary is very, I mean, she is, and she articulates
really well.
Very well. She can get her point across. They don't be letting her finish her thoughts a lot of times because when it comes to that intellectual, the only person that can really hang with her is Joe.
Yeah.
Because Joe is smart. And I'm not saying anybody else on that couch is not smart. That's not what I'm saying.
They just listen.
Because you know they about to see this shit.
That's what I know. So I'm not
we let
saying
that bitch come on our couch twice.
Intellectual debates. I wouldn't actually mind seeing the Joe podcast being him and her.
Just that's it?
Yeah. So we can really get down to some good, deep conversation. You know what I'm saying? And minus all the extraness.
A woman perspective.
And a woman perspective and a man's perspective because they're both two very highly intelligent people.
See, now I gotta watch the podcast so I can learn me a few words.
She's very, I'm telling you, Melissa is.
She's very intelligent.
She's smart.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I knew she was smart, but actually having her on the show, I was like, wow. Okay.
So she just joined the show.
No. She's been on the show for
a few years.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Cool.
But she has her own podcast.
I'm gonna watch it.
She has her own podcast as well. But yeah, I think Drake was shouting her out. I think sometimes people do try to pick on Melissa though. So I think that conversation around her, Drake, she took the bait. I think that was just people just wanting to bully her.
Yeah, and just probably jellies. A little bit.
Because they be wanting her spot. People be wanting people's spot. They feel like, oh, I can do what you do. Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
So rocky.
I agree. So rocky.
Okay,
what you been listening to?
What's your
You know what? My Bob of the week, and I'm late as hell. Auntie is late. What's the name? I don't even know. LPB Pootie or something. But he's saying that, no, I can't be your Batman because I be robbing. Hey, I don't want all that dance, bitch, give me robbing. And I like that
song,
shit. You know what? I seen the motherfucking video, and it was a Soul Train dancers back in the day dancing. I said, damn, what song is this?
Yeah.
And then when I started playing it, my nephew was like, yeah, that's been out. No, I think it was MJ. MJ was like, yeah, this my shit. It just came out. He was like, no, it didn't. It came out. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I've been learning the words.
It's new to me.
Because when they play this in the club, they probably ain't gonna play that bitch in the club. They done. But
a hit.
That is a hit.
Yes.
I know that song.
And I thought it was Kodak. I thought it was Kodak at first.
He from Florida, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's been my Bob. I've been learning it. Like,
yeah.
Sure.
That's a Bob.
It's LPB
Pootie.
LBP
Pootie. It's L something Pootie.
Pootie, yeah.
Shout out to you, Pootie.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
It's called Batman.
Yup.
Yeah. You ate down, my girl. Period.
So now it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show, which is Pour Your Heart Out. You know, if you have any questions, send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's AskPourminds@gmail.com. Send the show questions and your testimonials. Okay. You think you good at giving advice?
Good. They need to be giving me advice. But come on, let's try.
No, you are good at giving advice.
I just don't take my own advice.
No, you're really good at giving advice.
I think we all suffer from that a little bit.
Yeah.
We can give the advice, but when it comes to taking it ourselves.
Tell you not to go back to your nigga. Bitch, I'm going to my nigga.
Tonight.
Leave it alone. No.
Can I get one more?
Oh, you got a shot?
Yeah.
You want a shot?
Can I get one more drink?
Oh,
Yeah.
you want
A shot or
You got a shot right here.
Oh, a
shot or
mixed drink.
cocktail?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay, y'all. Question number 1. Hey, Lex P and Dre and Nicole. I'm 26, almost 27, and love y'all show. Been watching since COVID when y'all first got on 85 South. Haven't even watched 85 since. Just kidding. But for real, I prefer y'all now.
Okay.
Anyway,
Say that.
The whole time.
I mean, that's what she said.
Well, 85 South, my foot was jacked. God damn, dude.
Damn. No, this is D. That's because she put your girl D. You wrong for that. But anyways, that's what she said. Anyway, I've been with my man for almost 4 years. We've been through everything. Lies, cheating, living together, breaking up, except baby mama and daddy drama. Shout out to my IUD. But as I grow and get more self-aware, I see we just don't align. He wants to be a rapper, and I'm a degree having.
No, you wrong.
Go ahead.
Z been cutting up
probably 40 years
throughout
old.
this whole message. She said, I'm a degree having 9 to 5 girl just trying to grow in my career. I love him, but when I think about our future, I see nothing but resentment. Do I talk to him and try to work it out or move on gracefully? Because let's be real, the dick is too good, and I know I'll get lonely and hit his phone. But do I stop the train now or risk becoming his baby mama and regretting it later? Best, your girl D.
Girl, listen.
Get that ding-a-ling 3, 4, 5 more times, then get the fuck on.
Then go
Before
on.
you become a baby
Pregnant.
mama. Yeah, before you go. Okay, yeah. Because being a baby mama, shot girl, you can't turn back the hands of that.
Ooh.
Ain't that, I don't care how good some dick is, it ain't that goddamn good to become a baby mama, then you have to deal with all that shit. Because I feel like shit get 10 times worse after a nigga become your baby daddy.
For real?
Like, she saying that shit, and then that shit will multiply to, like, a whole bunch of other shit that she ain't even know after that nigga. Like, hell no. No.
I
Girl,
agree.
get your shit and get
Yeah.
the fuck on.
Imagine if his song actually take off.
He gonna be.
That's gonna be
that
even
little
worse.
thing what Dre just read. That's gonna be in the intro of his video.
Yeah.
Dre gonna be reading the shit in the video before he started the song.
And then the first line gonna be, man, fuck my baby mama. She gonna pull my thoughts and shit. I got me a new one, and she a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
He need to put you on the track.
I'm finna be featured on like, yeah.
Baby mama
Fuck
diss
that hoe.
track.
But
Oh.
you need to listen to your first mind. You
Yeah.
really answered your own question.
Yeah.
You don't want to be with him. You
You know
realize
what
y'all
to
don't
do.
align. You
Yeah.
answered your own question. I think a lot of times our mind and our hearts disagree. But one
Yeah.
thing that I've learned, listen to your mind.
Yep.
Baby, don't
I
listen to that
agree.
heart.
It's gonna have you fucked up
It's
every
gonna have
time.
you fucked up every time. Your brain, when you take a test, you use your brain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you have to do important things in life and make important decisions, you use your brain. I don't trust this motherfucker.
I think
Yeah.
when something is a good decision and you know it's a good decision, you don't have no doubt. When I think of things in life that I made, like, decisions about and I knew it was a good decision, I wasn't questioning it. You know
Right.
what I mean? I feel like you're questioning this situation because you know it's not a good situation. And you probably still want to deal with him because you got feelings for him.
Yeah.
And like you said, the dick
Did
is
good.
But
I get it.
but like Blynn said, the dick being good, is it worth that nigga becoming your baby daddy? Probably not.
No.
So I feel like you need to cut that situation off because a lot of the time, by a certain age, I'm not saying, I do feel like you can make it at any point in life. But sometimes if a man don't have nothing going on by a certain point and he's just solely pouring everything into his rap career and he not doing nothing else on the side, that's a little bit of a red flag to me.
Now, you ain't talking about you need diapers for the child and all that shit. You gotta wait till one of the nigga songs hit off.
Right.
Before he can buy some goddamn loves. Like,
Good luck with that.
no. And, I ain't even gonna laugh at that. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, don't get with them niggas that's trying to be a rapper. My baby daddy to this day still trying to be a rapper.
For real,
that's
he
what he rapping in jail right now, probably for the 100 bun or hot pockets, because he in there for child
End of the
support.
day, but it's a honey bun today. I ain't the candy lady, but a honey bun today.
But that's what I'm saying.
I feel that.
No.
And that's
no.
see, she just proved my
out of
point.
there.
I feel like he gonna still be. He 26. Y'all, did she say how old he is?
How old he is?
She said. Well, she said she's 26, almost 27. He gonna still be trying to be repping when you 47. Just let it go right now.
He's showing up to the baby school on career day rapping. Goddamn mixtape and shit.
Passing out mixtapes to the kids.
Hey, baby, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Okay, so yeah, move on.
I think you should.
All right, question number 2. I need to vent and figure out how to move forward from this situationship. I'm having an affair with a policeman 6 years older than me who has a 3-month-old baby. We met at a party he hosted, and I made a move on him. Blame the drink. I don't usually initiate, but he was fine, and I have a thing for a man in a uniform. So what? The next day, he hit me up, and I invited him over. He chilled for a few hours, stepped out to take a call, then came back, and let's just say we did more than talk. Y'all, it was baby-making sex. Best I ever had. He knows what I want. And while I'm not looking for a relationship, I do want something consistent, which he's cool with. Take note what she said right there. He's honest, I like him, and I want to keep spending time with him, but he lives with his baby mama. He's got a busy...
He wants something consistent, but he live with his baby mama.
He consistently with his motherfucker. Okay, come on.
Okay. He's got a busy schedule and a newborn. And I don't want to get
And the baby 3 months.
3 months.
And I don't want to get in the mix of that. I just want to bring peace and happiness, but I also want me time too. How do I keep this going without being naggy or pushy? Just a girl asking for advice.
You shouldn't want to get in the middle of that. You need to leave that family alone.
3 months old, baby. And he a police officer. And all police officers be hoes.
They do.
That's what I heard.
Wee.
Okay.
Bitch,
Like
all
a
you
cop,
can do
yeah.
is goddamn get my tickets thrown out.
Yeah.
That's all you need to be using him for. Because ain't shit else finna come from that shit. And he with his baby mama. She didn't even have to add he was with his baby mama in there because we already knew that.
Yeah, we
shit.
already
Baby
knew
was
that
3 months
3
old.
months.
So let me tell you where she's a liar at. She said, I want something consistent, but I'm not looking for a relationship. You know what's consistent? A relationship.
Yeah.
You want a relationship, and this man cannot give you that. I want women to stop lying to ourselves so we can be in a situation. He gave you some good dick. Now you done got dickmatized. And that's the truth. Because at the end of the day, if this man left his family right now and say, I want to be with you, you finna get in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You're lying to yourself. You want your me time. You don't get no me time. You get some dick.
And gone
about his day. I don't know when we got into this world where side men and side women start feeling like they owe you anything outside of dick.
Yeah.
That's why I don't sign up for situations like that.
Because you'll get trapped in and you look up. You talking about...
Hey.
But you know what? A lot of times, too, I don't even think that we can just blame it fully on good dick. I think sometimes a lot of women just be having low self-esteem.
Yes.
And they just go for whatever they can.
Yeah.
Because dick be horrible and trash a lot of times. And they just...
great as you think.
It just
and
feels good to
whatever.
have somebody there.
Yep.
I get that. Because like, I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I mean, I've talked about that. I've been in a situation, not like this, but I've been in a situation where I'm like, and I look back and I'm like, what were you doing?
Yeah.
So I think for you, you want to be in a relationship. You want me time. You want somebody, go get somebody that you can have to
give that
yourself.
to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as women, we just got to do better and realize what we want. Now, if you was really like, I don't care what he do, I'm having a good time, I'm not saying that's okay, but men gonna find a woman.
Yeah.
Because if it ain't you, it's gonna be somebody else.
Yeah.
Y'all need to learn that these men they really don't care. They just, it's somebody.
They want to find somebody who gonna be okay with their shit.
And not only that, it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Because men be looking at like, oh, well, she don't stress me out. Of course, because you don't got to deal with the shit that the wife and the baby mama got to deal with. She got to deal with helping him with his business or his 9 to 5 or whatever he got going on. She got to deal with his bad attitude.
And she gonna always be fun until that next woman emotions keep kicking in.
Yeah, because once her
start, oh, that fun shit over.
With her no more either.
Now you having hell with your main bitch and your side bitch.
Yep.
So
And now he gonna be running home to the baby mama and she got some side dick and now she happy.
Now you just make it up fucking.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, girl, you want a man. You want a man, and that's okay. Leave this situation alone.
I agree. Let it go, sis.
I think you better let it go.
Because you do want to be in a relationship.
Let
It
it
was
go,
a lot of
babe.
inconsistencies.
Yeah,
in
talk
that
about I want
story.
consistency. You want a man. If you want consistency, that's a relationship.
niggas consistent.
He
at
probably
being
be coming
dog
see
ass
her
niggas.
when he do. He probably be coming see her when it's time for his night shift.
Literally.
They probably be fucking in the police
In a police
car.
car. He probably be handcuffing her.
Oh! Walmart getting robbed as fuck.
But you know what? That is a good role play. That's a
That
good role
is.
play. You driving in your car, then the lights on, and you get pulled over.
And then you in the
now
back.
what you
and
gonna
he
do to
pull
get out
over.
this ticket?
I could see Dre doing that like, that hurt.
I may or may not.
Drea!
I'm doing it. I'm going for the role play.
I like a little role play.
I love
like
a little role
But I want to drive the car. I want to be the police officer.
I want to
that
have
pull
a
you
hat
over.
on with the
What you gonna do to
bag.
get out
Billy
this
ain't gonna be
ticket?
driving like this.
Bitch, I'm trying to borrow a police car. I'm pulling you over.
I'm talking, hey!
Hey.
Pulling people over. Hey!
With
That's
the
what you
gold
need to do.
tooth in and
I'm telling you,
everything.
it's police officer.
That would be funny.
Oh, okay, B-Lynn. Let everybody know where they can
Yes.
find you, what you got coming up, what you working on, anything that we can expect, all that good stuff.
Okay, y'all can follow me on Blynn_Cuhh, CUHH. I have been doing acting classes. I'm doing stand-up comedy. I'm practicing, and shout out to Liz, because she be there. She been coming to every show, hearing them that same joke that I done told 7 times in a row.
And I be
And
laughing.
she be laughing.
Shit. I be laughing hard as fuck. I done heard the joke 13 times. Oh! She said he pulled up. Y'all heard her?
It hit different every time.
And
Okay. I have a lot of solo projects coming out, series. I'm trying to do some short films. So make sure y'all follow me. Yes.
And I do want to give you your flowers too, because around Halloween time, you did a serious skit that was
Yes.
really,
A
really
horror.
fire, like a horror
Yeah.
skit that was really, really good. So I think that's cool too that you do that, because I think a lot of people who are like comedians, they shy away from showing another side to them. So I think that was like, it was really cool to see as somebody who's like consumed your content. Like, I'm your friend, but I've also consumed your content as a fan. So to see that side of you was like surprising for me. I'm like, what is this?
I'm trying not to get typecast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
So-
you know what? I started off doing a lot of serious stuff.
Yeah.
And people just then gravitate or take that serious as they
Yeah.
do. Like, I feel like a lot of times comedy and stuff is so easier to push that. So I'm like, okay, now that I got the comedy part, let me see what I
I
want
think
to
you
show
should
you
do it
what else
all.
I got.
Because I think, like, okay, think about like a Jamie Foxx. Like, he started off as Wanda doing all this stuff, but
Yes.
then it's like when he does his serious role,
Him and Will
a beast.
Smith, they kill it.
Man, I'm telling
It makes you forget that they even started off as
Comedian.
comedy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's definitely possible. I think even with Eddie Murphy when he did Dreamgirls, like,
Oh, yes.
like that was a serious role for him. You know, we used to
was.
laughing at him. So I think that you are very good at doing like serious stuff too. So don't limit yourself, girl, because we looking out. We might have you pull up to our Birmingham live show and do
Okay, I'm there.
a little one
improv.
too. Okay. Dre, you got anything to add on?
No, just make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dre and Nicole with 3 E's. I drop new vlogs and like beauty content and stuff every Sunday. And make sure y'all shop musebeautycollection.com. That's it.
Period. Muse Beauty, and you can see me featured on the Valentine's Day ad.
Oh, yes, you can. She's on the website.
A model.
Okay.
Adding
A
that to
true
my
model.
repertoire.
Beauty model.
But yeah, y'all know y'all can check out Love Lex P every Monday, 10 a.m. I moved the time to 10 a.m. for the girlies that got to be at work so you can have something to watch. We get into all the tea, all the movies. We're reviewing Love is Blind right now. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Real Housewives of Atlanta is starting on March 9th, so y'all don't want to miss that. Any gossip you want to see, if you missing Wendy Williams, Lex P got you. Every Monday, 10 a.m., Love Lex P. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all share the content, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And let me say this before we close out. Y'all, there is one Twitter account that is connected to Poor Minds. It's POUR_MINDS. Y'all are tagging the wrong Poor Minds page. If you see @Poor Minds with no underscore, that is a fake page. Do not follow that page, okay? They blocked me, Andrea, and the Poor Minds page on both. So we only have one Instagram, one Twitter, one TikTok. It is POUR_MINDS. All right?
And we got hella fake Facebook pages.
Oh, the Facebook pages. It's the
The crazy thing is our Facebook page actually have the least amount of followers.
So if you go on Facebook,
the one that's ours
got the least amount of followers.
The one that's not us got like 250,000
But y'all
followers.
know it's fake if you actually look at the content, because the caption is like, whoever it is don't speak English. Because their captions are like,
Bomba Claus.
Should men pay bill? Should men pay bill? Yes, no. Check answer below.
Block.
Booyah, booyah, booyah.
Like, that's literally what the captions mean.
I like you. What with that DDG Bomba Claude?
Bomba Claus.
I love that video.
Oh, DBL girls. Yeah, it's the DBL girls in the building.
See, he's my property, and any girl that touch, I might just call your bluff, cause I don't give a who are you to call myself. Oh, I'ma wish you well, cause any girl that tried has failed. But with my girls at from the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Tryna save my man, see, I don't need that. Don't play yourself. Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Tryna take my man, see, I don't need that. Hey, don't you violate me, cause I'ma make you hate me if you decide to mess with my chop. You down to size, make you realize that you done messed up this time. Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Try to take my man, see, I don't need that. Don't play yourself. Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Try to take my man, see, I don't need that.
Here we go.
You must learn the rules. Don't come close to anything that belongs to me. He is my property. So you must leave. Where my girl? Is you feeling that? Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? Try to take my man. Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Is you feeling that? Can you repeat that? Tryna take my man, see, I don't need that.
So don't play yourself.
Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Tryna take my man, see, I don't need that. Don't play yourself. Where my girls at? From the front to back, well, is you feeling that? Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Tryna take my man, see, I don't need that.
DBL.
Period.
That was a walk-off. That was a walk-off.